Detroit, Michigan. Your world heavyweight champion. Yeah,
Fuck the fans, gotta kill them quick. Dummy bitches be talking shit. All the hoes put the laws in place. They be fucking up all your states. Smash your girl, beat it on her case. She's so freaky, put it all on tape. Ass I hear, but don't dawn no cake. Put the government sealed all they face. Large round taking off your face. Doing cops like JFK, not Jigsaw. I ain't playing no game. My chainsaw, I take your brain. I be changed, we changing those lanes. RPG, gon' trigger that thing. Everything gonna turn into flame. Revolutionary, I don't play no game. I'm the god of the storm and flame. Y'all better ask about ancient times, ancient rhymes. And it's all shit, but ain't shit flying. Y'all just die when I come to the door. It is to be fed with the Kung Fu foe. Blood sucking blood, y'all about to get smoked in the bump of the nose. Hey, man. Fuck that, fuck around and get murdered. What's that blood over my shirt? There's a damn thing I put in that dirt. Going around, putting in work. Isn't gonna be where the revolution gon' work. When the gun blast dead in front of your church. When I go back home, smoking that perk. Time to ride. Got another new mission on the side. 1979 will blow your mind. Buddy Parks is really gonna be hard to find. I am divine when I spit the rhyme. I am divine when I use the nine. I am divine when I'm spine. The least is gonna die tonight. Trigger. Gon' burst in. We gon' burst in. Pull the trigger.
Tired of the chains, they're tired of the illusion, they're tired of losing, what they come from within. But I can feel it in the air tonight. A storm is blooming, truth and light. Everybody crying for change to begin. But they tell me now, they steady wanna be free once again. But are they ready? Are they ready, my friend? Are they ready? Hey, to stand through the fire, to walk through the pain, to rise like the sun after the rain. They say they want revolution again, but are they ready to be free again? You can shout it loud, you can raise your hand, but freedom takes more than a simple demand.
Come on, people, we getting ready for revolution. That's the government, you know what the heck we doing. This the movement, making you feel it through the music. Can't refute it, you can't dispute it, you looking stupid. Bitch, our rulers blow up your bill when you see you looking. Pulling off in the coupe and banging the hottest music. Apocalyptic, dangerous when I pop the cooking. Stop and listen, position, killing all of my opposition. Top position, general of my rebel mission. It's a clearance, government gon' be disappearing. Do you hear it? Gunshots, exploding remnants, flying carts and body parts, they all descending. From the sky, they mortified, my soul design. Connect that bitch with my nine, got it electrified. Now I'm a character, government, I ain't scared of you. Yeah, we got prepared for you, blowing up your area.
Idiocracy became real life. Truman Show is my real life. I'm Neo, that red pill, it ruined my life. They live, they praying for our demise. Even an angel not above falling. Conspiracy theorists, I think that's my calling. Reporting live from the Civil War, I'm recording with my eyes wide shut. Illuminati wanna see us all in a coffin. Deep of vendetta and vigilantes, yeah, we all revolting.
I think I'm entitled. You want answers. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Dodger minds the same dark city. Nigga just be real, try to fuck with me like Resident Evil experiments. Gonna pull the guns out and kill the quick with demolition, man. Ain't scared of shit. Simon Fitness with the case, you prepare for this. I robot, can you see the microchips? Planted in your forehead over your wrist. They ain't got to drink a lie, they be watching shit. Put a secret spy away and do device and shit. People saying they a doctor with no licenses. Got an M&AK for precise hits. Like Watchdog, taking your device and wit. Make you crash through a motherfucking building, bitch. Pop the clip, in the blip, they take bow. Overkill a nigga, they hit up a more rounds. Hurricane split in the flames is profound. Why these people tripping on gender and pronouns? What about the homeless and government shutdowns? For the government, be shooting them all down. Just like the Matrix, bitch, amazing flips. Shoot you in the face, the bitch, the case dismissed. Send it to the grave, the bitch, they can't convict. I'm the motherfucker from the ancient myth, the cave, the whip. Body support, the from the start in the Hunger Games. Yeah, you bitches will run for. Set the record straight, these niggas ain't on par. White House down, we killing them all, dog.
Idiocracy became real life. Truman Show is my real life. I'm Neo, that red pill, it ruined my life. They live, they praying for our demise. Even an angel not above falling. Conspiracy theorists, I think that's my calling. Reporting live from the Civil War, I'm recording with my eyes wide shut. Illuminati wanna see us all in a coffin. Beef of vendetta and vigilantes, yeah, we all revolting.
Son, we live in a world that has walls, and those walls have to be guarded by men with guns. Who's gonna do it? You? You, Lieutenant Weinberg? I have a greater responsibility than you can possibly fathom.
You already know.
Rogue One production.
It's murder, murder, more murder. Murder, murder, more murder. It's murder, murder, more murder. Did you go with the burner? It's murder, murder, more murder. Murder, murder, more murder. It's murder, murder, more murder. Did you go with the burner? It's murder, murder, more murder. Murder, murder, more murder. It's murder, murder, more murder. Did you go with the burner? It's murder, murder, more murder. Murder, murder, more murder. It's murder, murder, more murder. Did you go with the burner? Crashing out on these bitches. Leaving bodies in ditches. Ripping out your intestines and stable into the building. Hardcore with these lyrics. Rolling with cause of millions. I'm killing all of your villains. Now I am become the villain. I'm just finding the Getty. Slice you with my machete. Body parts is spaghetti. I'm dipping off in the Chevy. Bugging over you judges. Parade your head out of public. Shoot the cop in the stomach. These hollow points are abundant. Ancestors are summoned. Got the government running. Got the pulling me ducking. I throw their heads in the oven. United Nations can suck it. Decapitate them, I love it. Eradicate them, the public. Evacuation ain't coming. Murder, murder, more murder. Murder, murder, more murder. It's murder, murder, more murder. Did you go with the burner? It's murder, murder, more murder. Murder, murder, more murder. It's murder, murder, more murder. Did you go with the burner? It's murder, murder, more murder. Murder, murder, more murder. It's murder, murder, more murder. Did you go with the burner? It's murder, murder, more murder. Murder, murder, more murder. It's murder, murder, more murder. Did you you roll with the burner. Yes, I'm feeling maniacal, pulling up on the side of your head. Shot is desirable, damn, this girl reliable. I'm out the karate, you samurai, I'm dividing your body parts in the bayou. Alligators will find you, you fighting fire with fire. I'm fighting fire with lava. Surgical with these weapons, you better call me the doctor. Your school, the Yamada, with the push of a button. Fucking with me is consequences and repercussions. Yeah, this beat is thumping. Can you hear the percussion? Crack you upside the head, it's time to get a concussion. Time to end the discussion. Grab your gun and go bust it. Fuck the billionaires, eliminating your summit. Murder, murder, more murder. Murder, murder, more murder. Bitch, murder, murder, more murder. Hit your ass with the burner. Bitch, murder, murder, more murder. Murder, murder, more murder. Bitch, murder, murder, more murder. Hit your ass with the burner. Bitch, murder, murder, more murder. Murder, murder, more murder. Bitch, murder, murder, more murder. Hit your ass with the burner. Bitch, murder.
The ghetto is a jungle, always has been. Understand, you cannot cage people like animals and not expect them to fight back someday.
Shouts out to everybody. Shout out to Mac V. What up, though?
Phenom Rogue One production.
Show me my opponent. Where's my opponent? I'm a killer born, government bed. You don't want it, red. People to components. Throw you in the ocean. Keep it with the fishes, bitches. Listen, I be on it. Got him while he's scoring. Pull off in the foreign. Go in 60 seconds, hit the gas. Then I'm blowing like a river. Feeling like a winner. Grab a fine chick while they eat her for dinner. I've been on the mission. Never keep me slipping. Calling up the ghouls and we busting at a bed building. In the lobby, dropping bodies like a fucking brew. We ripping everybody. Show me my opponent. 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 My opponent, show me 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 my opponent. This is my decision, chilling like a villain. Cut you up the ribbons, cause the government is tripping. Now I'm up in Cali, chilling with this daddy. Going all in the baby girl, call me daddy. Riding through the valley, smoking on the fatty. About to get this bird, flip it straight in Cincinnati. Gotta get this money, get back to the money. Haters looking funny, cause I shot him in the stomach. Motherfucker on the battle, you the one to battle. Pulling out the shot and make your whole body rattle. Don't wanna kill the chatter, see your body shatter. Dealing with the hurricane, everybody scatter. Show me my opponent, 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 show me my opponent.
Real shit, man. Show me my motherfucking opponents. I'm the coldest motherfucker. Like, real shit. Motherfuckers scared of my motherfucking lyrics.
Revolutionary, revolutionary.
And most importantly, I call niggas out with my shit too.
Bitch, use a snitch, killer, quick, tell that bitch you ain't a killer. Revolutionary, revolutionary. Why you niggas scary? All you haters gon' get buried. Use a bitch, use a snitch, killer, quick, tell that bitch you ain't a killer. No, bitch you ain't a killer, ho. Caught you with a brick of coke. You don't kick you in your throat. Put you in a figure four. Break your legs and get the dough. Take your bitch and hit the moat. Fuck a bitch till I hit the dough. Load it up a 44. About to hit the building, ho. Hands up in that building, so I don't give a fuck no more. They gon' see the endless glow. From the bullets when you go. Shoot the fed up in this road. Gotta let the building know. Better get out before it. Revolutionary, revolutionary. Why these niggas scary? All these haters gonna get buried. Use a bitch, use a snitch, killer, quick, tell that bitch you ain't a killer. No, got another building, ho. CIA up in they hole. Get prepared, we bout to go. If you scared, then let me know. my own. And I will blast you with the chrome. Custom weapon with a drone. That disintegrate your bones. What this poppin' hoe? Bodies dropping slow. Lock it low. With this chopper hoe. Knock you out your coat. Body a smoke. While I slice your throat. Drag you to a boat on the coast. Chop your body up. Hope you take it though. Revolutionary. Revolutionary. Why you niggas scary? All you haters gonna get buried. Use up, bitch. Use up, snitch. Killer. Quick. Tell that bitch you ain't a killer. Revolutionary. Revolutionary. Why you niggas scary? All you haters gonna get buried. Use up, bitch. Use up, snitch. Killer. Quick. Tell that bitch you ain't a killer. Revolutionary. Revolutionary. Why you haters scary? All you haters gonna get buried. Use up, bitch. Use up, snitch. Killer. Quick. Tell that bitch you ain't a killer.
Unit 9 to 5-5, we can see it now, thanks. We've got the suspect's house under observation. It's that light house over there, the one with the yellow trim. Why don't you get to the shadow of that big tree over there? We'll advise you as soon as the suspect gets to his car.
Yeah. Thanks to Hurricane, we probably on the list somewhere. Fuck the government, they broadcast the lie on air. I snatched the life of a politician live on air. Charlie Kirkham, JFK.
Shut up, Abraham. What up, yo?
47 puppets should have slayed them. I got questions, need answers, and I'm tired of waiting. How the hell we work for them when we pay them? How the hell we work for them when we pay? Wake the fuck up. You niggas ain't mad enough. R.I.P. Michael Jackson, you ain't bad enough. I'm in the field like a giant, huh? I'm manning up. Black Ops 7 weapons in my fucking trunk. Land of the slave, home to only greed. Where we die to live and we pay to greed. Born already in debt, cause freedom ain't free. Why my own country wanna enslave me? 90s baby, grew up to be a mercenary. Fuck a scope, the iron sight just as deadly. Raised by the beast system, born in the belly. Making niggas say Hail Marys, Lou Machiavelli. Elon playing God, I'll send him to the cemetery. At Larry Ellison, I'ma send a whole clip. Peter Thiel, I'm watching you, how I feel. Shit. You better never ask me what I do. I reincarnate Hitler for Netanyahu. Whoa! Is that anti-Semitic? Why would niggas die? They anti-sympathetic. Domestic terrorists. Scrolling down Reddit. Coaching all my shooters. JJ Reddick. So old like a relic. Riding on my enemies is my fetish. Pause. No Diddy.
Director Patel, there's been so many conspiracy theories swirling around about the assassination of Charlie Kirk. Do you have any updates for us, especially in light of all the online content that everyone's been talking about?
The only thing we deal with at the FBI and Department of Justice is facts. We delivered at record speed a manhunt to capture Charlie Kirk's alleged assassin in 33 hours.
Yeah, I'm probably on the list somewhere. Fuck the government, I know them niggas won't fight fair. Try to snatch a nigga up while I'm live on there. It won't take me alive, nigga, I don't care. Best beware, go to war, let's declare. China and the US, they just prepare. Consolidate all the power, it's a crime today. Blindfold on the people, they can't find a way. Hurricane be the name, bring the storm in your house. I'm a warrior, here's something to worry about. Food stamps cut off, get kicked out your house. Can't stay with my friends, might get kicked off the couch. Fuck that, hit the block, go pick up an ounce. Keep on flipping that shit until you get you a pound. If I hate to talk shit, you gotta fill it with rounds. Popping so many legs and plenty of towns. They telling me, Hurricane, put the gun down. Fuck that shit, I'm finna ask for more rounds. Boom, 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 you hear the war sounds. Fuck government, I'm taking them all down.
Thanks to Hurricane, we probably on the list somewhere. Fuck the government, they broadcast the lie on air. I snatched the life of a politician live on air. Charlie Kirkham, JFK, bah, bah. 47 puppets should have slayed them. I got questions, need answers, and I'm tired of waiting. How the hell we work for them when we pay them? How the hell we work for them when we pay? Wake the fuck up.
He said the better hear it. I think I sent it to him, man, but I don't think he got to the track. I'm tripping about the Mo Murder shit. They was like, yo, they should have changed up the hook. Like, hell no, I'm not changing up that hook. My goal, and you, my goal was to get motherfuckers to feel like going out to do something. And what came out of For Show TV mouth and Beard about, dog, I feel like I wanted to go do something. Yeah, that's the whole fucking point. That's the whole fucking point. I want you to go out there and do that shit to our enemies. Like real fucking shit. There's a method to my madness. If the 3 forms of mind control is repetition, trauma, and symbolism, then I'm doing my job. Taking back the hearts and minds of my motherfucking people. People are scared of my lyrics. And it's understandable. I am your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. I'm not saying that just to be saying that. Like real shit. I've sent my music everywhere. And I get the same response. I either be like, oh shit, is either the crowd gets silent. Or motherfuckers be like, nigga, that shit was cold. I take constructive criticism wherever I go. It's all good. But my job is to motivate you to do something. Because it's motherfucking time to. It ain't time to sit around and debate. It ain't time to sit around and argue. It's time to grab your freedom tools and go out there and fucking fight. And when that time comes, and it will, just like how certain George Bush daddy was about that New World Order, I'm certain about my revolution. And the good thing about it is y'all gonna have a soundtrack to help motivate you to get that fucking shit done. Whew. Was that over the top? I could never tell.
Including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.
Spoiler alert. That motherfucker doesn't exist. Because I am the God Killer.
Phenom Road One Production.
He the guy killer, I'm the X-Pot dealer. Hurricane King Kong, low-key Godzilla. Ain't no 2 niggas realer. Straight bars, no filler. Born with COVID, I can't get much iller. These rappers is trash. Litter, they not popping shit like a bag. Trigger, a bag getter. I'll put a Birkin on body. I pop the trunk on Trump. I'm really on real nigga timing. You think I'm wild, belong in the silent. Made in America, so I love violence. When I go hunting, you better get hunted. I got a gun that's so big I can't hide it. Black John Wick, I don't need a switch. Me and my dog, I don't need a bitch. I don't obey the laws. Fuck who create the laws. Run up in the Oval Office, swarming. Black garments, I'm not waiting for the purge. I wanna start it. Don't get in my way, a dilly departed. Conspiracy harlot, I dick the damn did the party. You tell the truth, you a target. Banks come to gas like in a stalking. I'll put my enemies in a coffin. Guarding my energy like a fortress. I'm holding a grudge. I'm really a Taurus. American dreams, it's really a forest. No tie, no suit, fuck corporate. We smoke until we forfeit. We high, we out this orbit. I'm ready to crash out. No foreign, just put the White House on my coordinates. Bullets flying out of Fort Taurus, and we spin it back around like a chorus. He the guy killer, I'm the X-Pot dealer. Hurricane King Kong, low-key Godzilla. Ain't no 2 niggas realer. 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 Ain't no 2 niggas.
Ride out, fly out, till the government about to die out. Revolutionary by the crowd out. Motherfuckers better run to your hideout. Ride out, fly out, till the government about to die out. Revolutionary by the crowd out. That's why they running to their hideout. Power nigga came back to the Bible niggas. I'm the motherfucking God killer. Kill the devil when the God nigga. Till they come a beneficial day here, get the motherfucking chop nigga. Pop nigga. Drop a top on the block, hop nigga. Drop top in the mouth nigga. Can't stop nigga. Till they come a K-Ray to the spine to this motherfucking block nigga. I'm back, got mine intact. Click clack, bush shots in the Cadillac. Blowing up a neck, trying to stay ain't ready for that. I don't think people ready for this. So wanna call me a terrible bitch. You wanna pay for your arrogance. Ain't even no evidence. I'm a diss in the great this government. Let go. Ride out, fly out. To the government, they about to die now. Revolution, everybody ride out. Motherfuckers better run. Ride out, fly out. To the government, they about to die now. Revolution, everybody ride out. Guess why they running till they hide out? Exterminate, I came in the silver fade. Never motherfucking fade the day. Prepare to spray my artillery. You can't get spray your face. You gonna face your fate today. I hate to say you better pray. It's one of alert. You don't even exist today. So bitch, decay. This the way. Revolution, motherfucker, gonna kill the government today. This the play. Blow with the White House. Blow with the Pentagon. Hurricane be the name. I'm Pentagon. Y'all niggas is lame skin to get a job. So grab your gun. We finna ride. Perfect government. Official with the pistol, we gotta ride out with the missile. The game go up, we show up, give it no fuck, kill the elites. I'm gonna get them ride out, fly out. Tell the government they about to die now. Revolution, everybody ride out. Motherfuckers better run till you hide out. Ride out, fly out. Tell the government they about to die now. Revolution, everybody ride out. That's why they run until they hide out. And if the line gotta go across enemy lines, I'm feeling divine. Can't hit everybody's spine and on the line, baby, run the line. To the people, so we gotta ride, better decide right now. When you gonna be dying, so the government they want us divided. We gotta put together and defeat the tyrants. These motherfuckers gonna decide a bitch and violent. Fuck somebody. Gonna do the motherfucker like they did the line. I blood flow like a fire hydrant. Anime got a vibe about this. It's my life if I decided I had it out of resistance. Take the defendant is the only mission. Revolutionary for straight position. Time to rearrange this whole dimension. Ride out, fly out. Tell the government they about to die now. Revolution, everybody ride out. Motherfuckers better run till you hide out. Ride out, fly out. Tell the government they about to die now. Revolution, everybody ride out. Motherfuckers better run till you hide out. Ride out, fly out. Tell the government they about to die now. Revolution, everybody ride out. Motherfuckers better run till you hide out. Ride out, fly out. Tell the government they about to die now. Revolution, everybody ride out. That's why they run until they hide out. We don't give a fuck. Tell the government we don't give a fuck. But we don't give a fuck.
Yeah, the last album I listened to was Redman. He dropped that Muddy Waters 2 last year, like at the end of the year. I ain't I don't think I listened to no album this year. I don't think nobody was making noise. I got my ear to the streets a little bit, but it's dead out there. It's dead out there. And most importantly, I don't got my ear enough to the streets because I'm still kind of listening to the legends. I'm waiting for the legends to drop something new. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I also keep my eye on Kendrick, Drake, Lupe, M, Fabulous, Jadakiss. You know what I'm saying? Well, for goddamn that shit, man. I went from y'all niggas to legends. I'm still listening to the legends, dog, because these new niggas ain't shit. Like, nigga, real shit, bro. And for the so-called big three, Kendrick, Drake, and Cole, nigga, I'm better than them. Nigga, real shit. Nigga, Hobson is better than them. Like, real shit. Like, real shit. It's like, don't nobody care about lyrical ability no more. And I mastered all these fucking styles, man. Dog, I can stoop myself down to the lowest fucking level and still be a fucking powerhouse over a mainstream artist. Like, nigga, real shit. I'm the motherfucking style master, dog. Nigga, sooner or later, nigga, I'm about to kick back and relax and just start fucking ghostwriting because I got so much fucking shit. Like, real shit. Pay me motherfucking double. Like, dog, real shit. Fuck around, become a fucking ghostwriter for your favorite fucking artist, and y'all never fucking know. Y'all never fucking know. I'm thinking about it. That's on my list with the motherfucking being a voice actor. You dig? I got that motherfucking shit on the list too. So it's like, shit, nigga, shit. Like, I got two fucking things. But real shit, and I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this to everybody because y'all know what I'm about to say when it comes to this music shit. What it takes. All it takes is one hit. Just one. Just one. and your ass is in the motherfucking dough. That's it. One hit set the world on fire, or at least the country. Use that money, invest in the music, in your squad. Squad get paid, dropping music, same shit. Everybody eats. I swear to God. If I had the money, manpower, and resources right fucking now, nigga, we all be good. We all would be good. We all would be good. We all be eating. They're like, y'all would be calling me from different parts of the world. They're like, where you at, shit? I'm over here in Cali with Crystal. We're about to head to the UK, pick up Bata, head to the Philippines real quick. Y'all want to meet up at the Philippines and shit? We're gonna be flying all over this bitch. Take a flight. You know what I'm saying? But it's a like, man, done like real shit. I got so many styles. I might change my name to Hurricane the Style Master. You say the whole thing. Real shit. What was I looking for? Oh yeah. We're gonna play one more, then we're gonna get off into what we're gonna listen to. Since we about to calm down, relax, we just got hype. Now it's time to kick back and smoke that fatty with that baddie. And after this, I'm gonna work on some music. Shouts out to Jordan, new track, and Low Key dropped the new track like back to back. I'm like, oh shit. Like I ain't done with my shit. I was shit, dog. It would have been 3 for 3. But like I'm still working on my shit. It's like, oh man, this motherfucking beat that Phenom something is it's got a Western mobster feel to it. And I feel the only thing I can do is just motherfucking be lyrical on that motherfucker. You know, I wanted to tell a story, man, but like, I ain't really had no story in mind. You know, like a revolutionary type story, man. But like maybe it might form like in the midst of me writing. So if it happens organically, it might happen within the end of the first verse going to the second, because I'm almost done with the first verse. You know, and I was working on some other shit. You know, I was trying to sharpen my verses, you know, like my delivery on the other tracks that Low Key want me to write to. I'm making sure that's straight. So it's like, yeah, I'm kind of working on 3 songs right now. You know, just mastering my verses, making sure it's straight on 2 songs, and the last song is the one I'm working on. But yeah, shouts out to y'all for dropping music. Yeah, I might just keep dropping it to the end of the year. So my album about to be a double album. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Phenom Road One Production.
Smoking on the fatty, chilling with this baddie. Looking so good, big ass, call me daddy. Smoking on the fatty, chilling with this baddie. Looking so good, big ass, call me daddy. Smoking on the fatty, chilling with this baddie. Looking so good, big ass, call me daddy. Smoking on the fatty, chilling with this baddie. Looking so good, big ass, call me daddy. Push it to the limit, limitless addiction. Pussy, money, weed, baby girl, I gotta get it all up in it. Give this bitch the business. Business booming good, stock prices never slipping. I've been smoking heavy, chillin' in the Chevy. Hanging with this chick, she a cool, hot and ready for whatever. She down for whatever. This fucking weed is on another level. Smoking on the fatty, chillin' with this baddie. Looking so good, big ass, call me daddy. Smoking on the fatty, chillin' with this baddie. Looking so good, big ass, call me daddy. Smoking on the fatty, chillin' with this baddie. Looking so good, big ass, call me daddy. Smoking on the fatty, chillin' with this baddie. Looking so good, big ass, call me daddy. This time I'm living, chillin' with these women. Looking that we sippin', got the club jumping, bitches. Now I'm talking to this daddy, giving her the addict. Pulled up to my crib in the cranberry caddy. Got him feeling naughty. Time to have a party. Smoking weed, now she run my dick like a hardy. Blasting on the dinner. Take her out to dinner. After that, we smoke a bunch of weed by the river. Smoking on the fatty. Chillin' with this baddie. It's so good, make the ass call me daddy. Smoking on the fatty. Chillin' with this baddie. It's so good, make the ass call me daddy. Smoking on the fatty. Chillin' with this baddie. Fucking so good, make the ass call me daddy. Smoking on the fatty. Chillin' with this baddie. Fucking so good, make the ass call me daddy.
Yeah. I already know what it is. Shouts out.
We spend so much time looking at others, judging them, forming opinions, deciding who they are and what they're worth. But most of what we see is costume and mask. We see the performance, the act, the carefully constructed image that people present to the world. And we mistake this for reality. But there are two things, just two simple things, that will show you who someone really is. Not what they say they are, not what they hope to be or what they wish you would think of them, but what they actually are, underneath all the pretense and posturing. The first thing to watch is how they behave when there's nothing in it for them. When there's no audience to impress, no reward to chase, no advantage to gain. Do they still show up? Do they still care? Do they still act with decency and kindness? Or does the whole performance collapse the moment the spotlight moves away? You see, most people are quite wonderful when it serves their interests. The salesman is charming when he wants your money. The politician is compassionate when he wants your vote. The lover is attentive when he wants your affection. But what happens when the transaction is complete? What happens when there's nothing more to get from you? This is when the mask slips. This is when you see the real person standing there, perhaps confused that they even have to keep pretending now that the deal is done. Watch how someone treats the waiter who has already brought the food. Watch how they speak to the person who has no power over them, who can offer them nothing, who is simply another human being standing before them. I remember watching a man once in a restaurant. He was quite important, or at least he thought he was. Important job, expensive suit, the whole production. And he was dining with someone equally impressive, someone who could advance his career. You should have seen the performance. The smiles, the laughter, the careful attention to every word his companion spoke. He was the very picture of charm and consideration. But when the waiter came to refill his water, he didn't even glance up. When the busboy bumped his chair by accident, he snapped at him without breaking his conversation with the important person. The young man who brought more bread to the table might as well have been invisible. And right there, in those tiny moments that he thought didn't matter, his true character revealed itself. Because you see, character is not what you do when people are watching. Character is what you do when no one important is looking. When there's no credit to claim, no reputation to protect, no game to win. That's when the truth comes out, like water finding its level. The second thing to watch, and this is equally important, is what amuses them, what makes them laugh. Not the polite laughter of social occasions, but the genuine, spontaneous laughter that bubbles up when they forget to control it. Because laughter is one of the most honest things about us. When someone laughs at cruelty, at the misfortune of others, at jokes that demean and diminish, you're seeing something real. They can say all the right things about compassion and kindness. They can speak beautifully about justice and fairness. But if they're giggling at someone else's pain, if they find humor in humiliation, if they're amused by meanness disguised as wit, then you know what's actually living in their heart. I once knew a woman who spoke constantly about her love of humanity, about her dedication to helping others, about her spiritual nature. She had all the right books on her shelf, all the right ideas in her head. But she would laugh, really laugh, when someone told stories about making others feel small. When someone described an embarrassing moment for another person, her eyes would light up. When gossip turned cruel, she leaned in closer. And there it was, the real person, showing herself in those unguarded moments of laughter. Because you can control your words, you can manage your image, you can present yourself as anything you wish to appear to be. But laughter is involuntary. It comes from somewhere deeper than the thinking mind, somewhere more honest than the performing self. Show me what makes a person laugh, and I'll show you what they really value. Show me what they find funny, and I'll show you what they truly believe about the world and the people in it. The person who laughs is genuine.
I like that he said that, because it's like
if a motherfucker got some shit to say about me. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and laugh. But I know what makes you cheer. Whatever I talk about, whatever I rap about, I put it out in the forefront. My whole life on display. The layers of hurricane. The eye of the hurricane. Good thing about me is I don't got to put on a mask. Most of you motherfuckers out there wear a mask every day and put on different masks so you can be accepted in society. I am my true, genuine self, and it feels good. It feels good. Now, ain't nothing wrong with laughing at some dark shit. I like dark humor. I like a little bit of sarcastic humor, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like we laughing at a motherfucker's pain, but like if you could tell a nice ass joke, I'm laughing. Me too. The biggest joke is life itself. Why so serious?
Enjoy, at kindness, at absurdity, at the playful innocence of life.
I know you agree,
They're
Kristen.
revealing something beautiful. The person who laughs at suffering, at weakness, at the struggles of others, they're revealing something else entirely. Now you might say this seems too simple. Surely understanding someone's character is more complex than watching two things. And yes, humans are complex creatures. We contain multitudes. We contradict ourselves. We're capable of both cruelty and compassion, sometimes in the same afternoon. But these two things, how people behave when there's nothing to gain, and what genuinely amuses them, these cut through all the complexity. They bypass.
Exactly. For example, I came to YouTube angry. I wanted to make some money playing video games, but that scamdemic happened. Now I'm angry. I don't care what comes out. I'm saying whatever I want to say and do whatever the hell I want to do. I don't want no money. I ain't trying to get shit from it. I just want to spread this message. Overcome your fear and take down the government. And then I realized the revolution must be funded. So hit that Cash App, $ Hurricane J.
Ask the thinking mind, the strategic self, the image maker. They show you what happens when the controls are off, when the guard is down, when the person simply is, rather than try to be. Think about it this way. Every person you meet is performing a role to some degree.
Exactly. Like the last thing he said. I'm not trying to be anything. I am the revolutionary. And the cool thing about it is, being a revolutionary is not a fucking trend. It's a lifestyle. Being a revolutionary is something that most motherfuckers don't want to be because they're afraid to fucking DIE. Bars. Niggas are scared of revolution.
They're playing the part of the successful professional, the devoted friend, the spiritual seeker, the sophisticated person, whatever identity
I
they've
know,
constructed.
Crystal. Me too. Me too, Crystal.
And some of these performances are quite convincing.
Fuck the bullshit. I laughed at the Queen. We still smoking on a E. Lizzie pack, nigga. I laugh at all my enemies, motherfucking deaths. What the fuck? I don't give a fuck. These motherfucking colonizers took my fucking land. The fuck want me to cry over these evil motherfuckers for? Fuck on out of here. I'm sorry, Alan. Like I said, I don't agree with you 100%, but you are in the 90th percentile, my nigga. Because I'm going to fucking laugh. I'm going to laugh. And so are you. That don't mean you're a bad person. You ain't going out there to rob and kill nobody. You know what I'm saying? You ain't burning no bridges. You just laughed at a dark joke. Wow. So what? I know who you are since you laughed at that. Motherfuckers thought people cursing in their rhymes was evil. Will Smith don't got to cuss in his raps to sell records. Well, I do. So fuck him and fuck you too. You think I give a damn about a Grammy? Half these kids can't even stomach, better alone them. Man, that shit was crazy, man. Real shit. On some Eminem shit.
People can maintain them for years. But
Exactly. Laughter is good for the soul. And what they say, laughter is the best medicine. And so what? You laughed at a dark joke, sarcastic joke, sick joke. Insult comic. That's what it was. I thought about that shit I was thinking about on the Patrice O'Neal shit. You know what I was thinking about Patrice O'Neal, what type of comics was in the facility. Insult comic. That shit is fucking lit like a motherfucker. Funny as hell. Watch the Patrice O'Neal roast. I hope y'all watched it. I know I told y'all to watch it. What would you do if you watch someone's live and homeboy is swaying around with makeup? They say, you know, you got bodies. Okay, Crystal. You laugh at Troy, right? I would. Me too. You already know. If you can't say, then how can you hear from spiritual abuse, right? Salute, Barbie. Yeah, let me make sure I'm reading this right. Okay, cool. Hold on, throw my glasses on. Let me got my $100 Chamberlain frames from Warby Parker. Yep. Laughter is the other day. They say laughter is the best medicine. And if we laughing and it's medicine, that means what? We just healed ourselves. You see? Ain't that great?
Performance requires effort. It requires attention. It requires the person to remember their lines and hit their marks. And there are moments, brief moments, when the effort relaxes, when they forget to act, when they simply react. Those moments when there's nothing to gain, that's when the effort drops. Why pretend for the waiter? Why be kind to the janitor? Why treat the homeless person with dignity? There's nothing in it for you. And so if the kindness was only ever a costume, it comes off. But if the kindness is real, if it comes from something deeper than strategy, then it continues. It flows naturally. Because it's not work to be kind. It's simply what you are.
Exactly.
And those moments of laughter, those are equally unguarded. Laughter happens too quickly for the strategic mind to catch. It erupts before you can think about how it looks or what it says about you, and so it reveals what's actually there, underneath all the careful construction of image. I'm not talking about occasional slips. Everyone has bad days. Everyone has moments of impatience or thoughtlessness. What I'm pointing to is the pattern, the consistent way someone shows up when they think the moment doesn't count, the habitual response they have to other people's pain or joy. There was a teacher I knew once.
All right, so we cool. It's about the niggas that's always laughing at people's pain. All right, we cool. But I think I know what or who he's talking about. You know, it's like there's people that are just have a cruel energy. Because I'm not gonna call it demonic. I'm not gonna call it demonic or evil, but it's just like, you know, just cruel. There go my baby. What you just said me. But anyway. Shouts out to Crystal. Oh, yeah. But yeah, it's like an energy of just like a cruel person. It's like, you know, the pattern. It's like, have you ever hung around somebody that was just always just fucking cruel, or just laugh at the most cruelest shit? I'm talking about, like, yes, we laugh at it like a little bit of cruel shit, but like there's levels to this shit, as they say, right? It's the new slang you young whippersnappers brought up. It's levels to this shit, and it is. But they laugh at the most cruelest shit, like, you know. Y'all know, y'all have to have, hanging around that person before. Or if not, y'all seen the activity around in your neighborhood or your projects. In my project. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, dog, it's like a level of cruelty that the Alan Watts is talking about. It's like everyone has bad days, everyone has that moment. But it's talking about pattern, you know, like a consistent pattern of cruelty. You know what I'm saying? Because like at the end of the day, we ain't watching cruel shit every day. We're not watching people fuck up every day and we laughing at people fucking up You know, like we're not watching that shit for hours and consistent. We got motherfucking, you know, other shit to watch because at the end of the day, you can poison your spirit with a whole bunch of bullshit. You feel me? It's like listen to a whole bunch of bullshit ass music. And then you end up doing the bullshit ass music. You know what I'm saying? And it all goes back to frequencies and, you know, we're going to talk about that next. Look out for Charlie.
Ago, who was famous for his wisdom and compassion. Students would travel great distances to learn from him. He spoke beautifully about...
Yeah, like pulling out legs from animals and motherfuckers laughing at that shit or some shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, now, in a scenario, and it was like a candy animal or some shit that, you know, it's made out of candy and shit, and you playing like it was real and you're making sounds like, you know, shit. It was like about to cut off the leg and shit. Have you ever seen a dog's face when that happens? A motherfucking family dog cake, right? And it was, you should have seen the look on the dog's face because the dog thought that the motherfucker was cutting a real fucking dog. I was like, God, the fucking shock of some of the other dogs. They were just fucking wigging the fuck out. They're like, oh my God, you cutting the motherfucking dog. Well, yeah, that's funny. But a real fucking dog, that's cruel as shit.
Love and understanding and the interconnectedness of all beings. And for a long time, I was quite impressed by him. But then I started to notice...
For my ladies over 220...
But then I started to notice...
For my ladies over 220 pounds, you might as well join the BBW porno, baby, and ride this motherfucker. This is Detroit After Dark.
Small things. The way he would ignore the people who cooked his meals and cleaned his rooms. The way he would dismiss questions from students he considered less intelligent. The way he would laugh. A particular kind of sharp laughter when someone made a mistake or appeared foolish. And gradually I realized that all his beautiful words were just words. The real man, the one who existed when there was no benefit to being the wise teacher, was someone else entirely. Someone impatient with anyone who couldn't serve his image. Someone who found amusement in the stumbling of others. The contrast between his performance and his reality was so stark that it became almost comical. Here was a man teaching about compassion while treating the people right in front of him with casual indifference. Here was a man speaking about the illusion of the ego while carefully maintaining his own image as the enlightened master. And the saddest part was not his hypocrisy, though that was sad enough. The saddest part was that he seemed to genuinely believe his own performance. He thought the role he was playing was who he actually was. This is what happens when we don't pay attention to these two things. We get lost in the story people tell about themselves. We believe the performance. We confuse the actor with the role, and then we're surprised when the person we thought we knew turns out to be someone entirely different. But if you watch how someone behaves when there's nothing in it for them, you won't be surprised. You'll see clearly. You'll know who you're dealing with. And if you notice...
Just like me, they're like, Hurricane, you are fucking nuts. You want to battle the government, you want to blow up the fucking world. You're crazy, man. And I look them directly in the eye and be like, crazy is an understatement.
What genuinely amuses them, what makes them laugh when they forget to control it, you'll understand what's actually living in their heart. Now, here's something interesting.
Yep. Wrath against this government, against the evil that's on this planet. You can hear it through my music. You can see it through my art. I got some books I'm working on. I'm throwing everything out the wall on this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Once you start paying attention to these two things, you'll also start noticing them in yourself. You'll catch yourself being short with someone who can't advance your interests. You'll notice yourself laughing at something cruel or mean-spirited.
If God was real, I still wouldn't worship him. Because he's a genocidal, homicidal maniac. It all depends on what God we're talking about. Like on some real shit. If it's Jehovah God, no, I'm not fucking with you. Allah, no, I'm not fucking with you. Probably somewhere in the Shiva area. You know what I'm saying? Shiva, Kali the Destroyer. I fucks with them. I like stuff. Fuck it, I'll go to motherfucking Aphrodite. What's up over there with the Greek fucking goddesses? Get their cheeks clapped. Aphrodite. But no, Zeus is a genocidal, homicidal fucking maniac. Norse mythology, Odin. Hell no, genocidal, homicidal fucking maniac. I would just follow the Buddha or the shaman. Is you know what? I'm going with shaman because they 50,000 plus years before any fucking religion it was ever even fucking thought of. So shamanism is not a religion, it's a way of life. So I'm gonna have to go with that for 1,000, Alex. Real shit. All these gods, they act worser than us. Didn't Jehovah say, I'm a jealous God? What the fuck you jealous of? What the fuck you jealous of? He's supposed to be all powerful. Get the fuck out of here. God's justice. In the words of Eddie Griffin. Do anybody really want to go to heaven? Motherfuckers got white suits on with wings. You can't have no pussy. No. Rather go to hell, get my dick sucked, smoke a joint, kick a bitch in the ass at 9 then. Oh shit. like what the fuck? And plus, I wouldn't want to go to heaven anyway. Because according to the goddamn Bible, you're gonna be up there saying holy, 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 on repeat for all eternity. Shit. So you rather burn? I will put a burning ring of fire. Fuck yeah. But here's the reality of all this whole situation. God ain't real. Energy cannot be created or destroyed, just transferred. So you're telling me I'm gonna die, right? And my spirit is gonna go to another physical form and I'm gonna burn. Get the fuck out of here. You might as well just kidnap me and motherfucking put me in a torture chamber and then be burned for real. Like, what the fuck? And it won't be for eternity. Oh, yeah. So when you're done burning, right? Do your body just reform up and you just start burning again? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, man. I'll take the bottomless pit when it's just a bottomless pit. You're just constantly falling. You don't even know you're going to hit the ground or not because there is no ground. There's a bottomless pit. You just falling in darkness. Shit. But energy cannot be created nor destroyed, just transferred. So I know I'm not coming back to this bitch. I detach myself from this world. I don't fuck with materialism, material things. You know, I love music, and music comes from the ether or whatever. Pull rhymes from the ether, man. Shit, nigga, I don't need a beat. I do acapella. Fucking Papa Doc, fuck a clock, fuck a trailer, fuck everybody. Fuck y'all if you doubt me. I'll go 8 Ball in this bitch. But real shit, I fucks with Alan Watts, Earl Nightingale, Bobby Hemmett, Brother Panic. They got some good lectures. I can listen to these motherfuckers all fucking day. You know what I'm saying? And this shit is better than God. Being a Christian for all those goddamn years, it felt good to leave in 2006. The motherfucking shit was motherfucking draining, brainwashing. I felt suffocated. Felt like there was a lot of baggage on me. And man, once I let that shit go, shit got better for me. I'm talking about better. Because we all have trials and tribulations, whether you're a Christian or not a Christian. You still lose a job, get a job, lose a home, gain another home. You go through that shit whether you're a Christian or not a Christian. Family problems, friend problems, relationship problems. You go through that whether you're a Christian or non-Christian. It's like the same fucking shit. Just live your life. You know, live your life in your own righteous life. But they said, you can't lead on to your own understanding. Well, my own understanding saved my motherfucking life from real, true mental fucking slavery, from Christianity and from family and fucking friends. Once I let Christianity go, I let a lot of other shit go. Holidays, certain families and certain friends. you know, certain lovers left me because I left Christianity. So it's like, man, what the fuck? So it's like, shit, nigga, fuck y'all. Nigga, y'all the biggest liars, hypocrites, murderers, rapists. Who the fuck want to be a fucking Christian? Nobody. Because you look at the stats right now, people are leaving that shit. Leaving that shit. And why people leaving that shit? It ain't because of church hurt. It's because people are reading that shit and they're using their common sense, critical thinking, and comprehension skills. And they're like, what? And plus, you ask yourself this question: if you wasn't forced to get up and go to church, would you be a fucking Christian? The answer would be fucking no. And shouts out to the families that don't force that shit on their kids. They let them do it on their own. Like, come on, man. It's early Sunday morning. And you got to get up and go hear some loud ass noise and stand up majority of the time, get popped upside your head if you fall asleep. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dog, you woke the kid up 5 a.m. to be at church by 7 or 8 for Sunday school and shit. Hell yeah, they still fucking tired. You know what I'm saying? God give you things on consignment, right? Man, talk about God is love. Nigga, God ain't love. Nigga, that shit come with terms and conditions. That shit come with terms and conditions. And then it got some small letters at the bottom. You got to read the fine print. And the fine print is, if you don't believe me, you go to hell. Worship the other gods if you want to. So you saying your heaven trumps all the other heavens. I'm like, man, nigga, I'd rather go to the Egypt heaven. I'm gonna chill in the field of weeds. I'm gonna chill in the field of weeds. A field of weed? Nah, nigga, a field of weeds. I'm not gonna get a field of weed, man. Y'all lied to me, man. Y'all lied to me. I ended up in a field of weeds, thinking it's the field of weed. Like, come on, man. They're gonna be like, you read the Coptic text wrong, sir. But they said a field of weed, man. It's the field of weeds. W-E-E-D? No, nigga. R-E-E-D, nigga. You in the wrong heaven. Nigga, I would be traveling like a motherfucker. God is a deadbeat dad. God ain't only a deadbeat dad. God is an aborted fetus tossed out of the pleroma. God ain't shit. If it's the God of the Bible, the motherfucker Yahweh, Jehovah motherfucker. That motherfucker. He's an aborted fucking fetus. Nigga just woke up and just started creating shit, talking about, I'm the shit. Like, no, nigga, you ain't shit. And Sophia, she's supposed to be divine wisdom. Well, how come you wasn't wise enough to know that you was going to fuck up for not following the order in your pleroma? Supposed to be divine wisdom. Get the fuck out of here. No, God is a deadbeat dad. You know what's crazy is we ask the questions as kids. Who's God's mom? Where did God come from? If God created everything, like, who created God? That's the first question we asked, and our parents didn't tell us shit because they asked the same question too. And they ain't get no fucking answer, because if you motherfucking doubt or do whatever, you get discredited or ostracized or kicked out your social circles in the church. You can't doubt, you can't question, because, it's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Getting older and being grown and seeing the shit that been on the church, I'm like, man, like I see why people leaving this shit. But then another Christian said, you got to blame the pastors and all this shit. Yeah, you got to blame the pastor for sure. But dog, at the same time, I blame the colonizers that came to this land, murdered, raped, and pillaged everybody and forced this shit on motherfuckers. And then I blame the pastors for hopping on the bandwagon, getting that 501c3 and taking your fucking money and fucking your wife and your fucking kids. Hashtag fuck religion. I'm a political nihilist. Nigga, I want all religious and government orders destroyed. That's the core of what that political nihilist shit means. That shit must be destroyed because it takes away the consciousness of the people. What do I mean by that? It means you don't have the ability to fucking think for yourself. Like, nigga, real shit. You have a fucking brain. Like you have a fucking brain in your own. But when I do my Sunday services, I get off more in depth with it. But like it's basically just read your book with critical thinking, comprehension, and common sense, and you will realize yourself that this book ain't right at all. And going back to the fact that the colonizers murdered, raped, and pillaged and enforced it on your people, on your ancestors. Like, come on now. This is why my new album is called The Breath of the Ancestors and The Wrath of the Ancestors. You know, pay homage.
And in those moments, you'll see your own character revealing itself. This is actually good news because you can't change what you don't see. As long as you're identified with your own performance, as long as you believe your carefully constructed image is who you really are, you're stuck. But when you start to see the gap between the role and the reality, between who you pretend to be and who you actually are, then something can shift. You might discover that you're kinder than you thought in some ways and less kind than you believed in others. You might find that what amuses you says something about your values that you hadn't quite admitted to yourself. This seeing, this honest looking at yourself without the filter of self-justification, is the beginning of real change. Because character is not fixed. It's not something you're born with and stuck with forever. Character is like a muscle. Every time you refuse to laugh at cruelty, even when everyone else is laughing, you're making a choice about who you want to be. But you have to see first. You have to be willing.
Or don't go to the goddamn comedy show. Like, nigga, fuck the bullshit. Nigga, I'm laughing. I'm laughing. And Chris will go be laughing too. Ain't that right, baby? We laughing. Because laughing is the best medicine. But we all know who the type of people that Alan Watts is talking about. You know what I'm saying? You know, we already know. But I'll be laughing if you see some motherfucking crazy shit.
To look at how you actually behave, not how you think you behave or wish you behaved. You have to be willing to notice what actually makes you laugh, not what you think should make you laugh. And the same applies to understanding others. We can't see people clearly if we're only looking at their performance. We have to watch the small moments, the unguarded reactions, the times when they forget to manage their image. That's where the truth lives. So here's what I'm suggesting. For the next while, when you meet someone, notice how they treat people who can do nothing for them. Do they see the person cleaning the floor? Do they thank the person who holds the door? Do they speak kindly to the child who interrupts their important conversation? And notice what makes them laugh. Is their humor generous or mean? Do they find joy in life's absurdities or in other people's failures? Do they laugh with people or at them? You'll be amazed at what you discover. You'll see through so many performances. You'll understand people with a clarity that seemed impossible before. And perhaps most importantly, you'll start to see yourself more clearly too. The art of seeing character is really very simple. Don't listen to what people say. Listen to what makes them laugh when they forget to control themselves. Everything else is just theater, just costume and mask. But these two things, these will show you the truth every time. And once you can see clearly, you can choose clearly. Not based on their performance, but based on who they actually are when the curtain comes down and the audience goes home. This is not about judging others, this is about seeing clearly, about recognizing reality instead of believing in fantasies, about understanding that the most important thing about any person is not what they claim to be, but what they actually are in the small moments that they think don't count. Because those moments count more than anything else.
Yep. That's Alan Watts. Now, that's something I want y'all to hear. Look out for Charlie.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
I already know what it is. I like the people watch. And I'm very observant too, but I don't like to call it people watching. But like I definitely watch my surroundings and I try to like feel the energy. If the room is cutting like a knife, if the tension in the room is cutting like a knife, I'm turning the fuck back around. But if the place is important, I'm power walking to my motherfucking destination, getting my shit as fast as I can and getting the fuck up out of there. Just trying to take a side exit or something to probably jump out of a fire escape. Gotta get the fuck up out of there. Well, yeah, I try to yeah. The moment it comes when you step into your higher self. Yep. You know thyself. That's right. Know thyself. But we all on that journey. We all on that journey every single day. Every single day. We aim closer to reaching our higher self. But real shit, my higher self is a divine weapon. How high can I possibly get? I know my place in history and I'm carving it. This is about retribution and revenge. And I'm going to be honest. The battle is going to be glorious. But look out for Charlie. This is the channel.
He may think of himself as the Joker, but today in court, James Egan Holmes wasn't smiling.
Dear CIA and Fearstream Media, I am a combat-trained U.S. Marine with 4 years infantry as a weapons platoon section leader and demolitions expert. With all my expertise and resources, there is no way I could have pulled off this sophisticated killing spree operation all by myself, nor have access to a $20,000 arsenal without some inside help. I am part of the 100%, awake and aware, free of your fear tactics, safe to travel and safe to take my family to the movies.
Look out for Charlie.
I'm going to get into a subject in a little bit, but I'm going to talk about why I haven't released a video in a while first.
Yeah, I was like, they would the fuckers look out for Charlie. Now, most people ain't down with these revolutionary channels. You know what I'm saying? But this is a revolutionary channel. At least I consider it a revolutionary channel. This man studies audio. Well, he like to call it audio forensics. I want to call it audio forensics. I think I called it that. I think he called it that, but audio forensics. He studies sound and frequency and let you know that there is no ghost in your house. And some of the times you're not tripping when you hear voices. But he wants you to know that these voices, they're coming from the government. Yes, the government I can say the government. Military weapons. These are military weapons. But let's get off into it. Let me speed this shit up.
We're watching something really, really strange happen with the internet. There's suddenly a big shift, right? And everything is getting 4chan-y everywhere. It seemed to really start with X or Twitter. And a lot of people are happy about that, right? But I don't know if this is a natural thing or not, especially when YouTube starts following suit and doing things very similar to X, right? I've watched channels pop up in the last few months, 4 or 5 months, that now have, 100,000 subscribers. And some of them are talking about things that I couldn't even talk about before without risking being banned.
Yeah, talking about shit that I was talking about without. I'm glad Look Out for Charlie finally bring it up, man. But I've been bringing that shit up forever. Y'all remember when these videos start popping up, just like a motherfucker just sitting there, just like pointing up at a screen and shit. Just the motherfucker that's like pointing up at some shit. And then I look at their bio and be like, damn, these motherfuckers just started and they got all these fucking subscribers that fucking fast. Get the fuck out of here. And then something told me to look deeper. Pause. I fucked around and dig deeper. Most of the motherfuckers that popped up that was showing their heads and just pointing at the camera, most of those motherfuckers was from the FBI and the CIA. Bringing out truthers. That shit disturbed me. Because it let me know, goddamn, who the fuck can I trust? Now, what made me not trust them was they wasn't saying shit. They were just showing their face and pointing up at some shit that I already looked up and talked about that got banned for. I'm like, that's the shit that made me mad first. But then when I started diving into the people that was just doing it, I'm like, Most of these motherfuckers are feds, and some of these motherfuckers just hopping on the bandwagon to motherfucker get some free views, clicks, and some bread. But the shit is very disturbing that the shit we talked about and got strikes for, got copyrighted for, got demonetized for, got banned for, got our channels nuked for, it can finally come out now to these fucktards that only know that ABCs and 1, 2, 3s are conspiracies. While they talk about cars and trucks, we already on planes and boats. By the time they get the planes and boats, nigga, we in spaceships, motherships. By the time they even get there, if they make it there, we motherfucking chilling in the heavens with our knowledge. Right now, nigga, we are beyond what the fuck these motherfuckers talking about. These motherfuckers have to play catch up. But like, man, the shit is very disturbing. And yes, it kind of pissed me off because, you know, it pissed me off because if I wanted to take this shit seriously and try to get the money for my content, then I'm in competition with motherfuckers that's in the fucking FBI and the CIA that's motherfucking pushing the numbers themselves from the office. Ain't no winning that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad I'm just being a revolutionary artist, putting out a message and keeping it the fuck rolling. Hit the Cash App. You feel me? That's it. But shouts out to Look Out for Charlie. Make sure y'all it's LOOKOUTFA, but it's all together. It ain't space. And then Charlie is separate with a capital C. Look out for Charlie.
And they're getting paid for it, man. They're getting flat out paid for it. They've got, some of them have over 100,000 subscribers. And I'm not saying that I want to be paid for it. You got to pay me. I'm watching these channels flourish. And my channel is completely cordoned off. Completely. I'm left with a few people that know the message. You know, I'm essentially preaching to the choir. And a bunch of bots and paid posters. I'm cordoned off.
And not only that, they also ship my content to other countries that don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. They throw my shit in the other algorithm where nobody gets my notifications or nothing. And then I feel like they fucking with people that I talk to behind the fucking scenes offline. So it's like, dog, I have every right to be angry. But let's go.
Everywhere. Like right away, X cordoned me off. YouTube has me cordoned off. While the rest of the internet is evolving, changing. And it's really kind of like running with your head straight into a wall, because the original intent of this channel was to spread information to people that needed to know it. For those who had an open mind, who could understand what I was saying, it was for them to understand it, but it doesn't do any good if that message isn't getting out. Truly and totally cordoned off. You know, people don't understand shadow banning and how shadow banning really works. It works with keywords. So, you know, they don't totally hide your content. And it took me some months to understand exactly what they were doing. But what they do is, let's say I have, you know, hot keywords in a video title. And I put in, let's just make some up. I put in Eminem, you know, the rapper's name, Eminem, and White House and Trump. Okay. If somebody types in Trump, my video is not going to show up. If somebody types in Eminem, my video is not going to show up. But if somebody randomly types in White House, they might see my video. But who is just going to randomly type in White House? So what it does is it hides the video, and only a few people see it until it drops down the line of newest videos, right? And then once it's 2 or 3 weeks old, it might show back up in the mix if you put those keywords in.
And he's right about that. Now, there was one time, maybe like a couple years ago, where I was on point, the first one to put out content. Man, I'm talking about, I have my ears everywhere around the fucking world. And being the first person to put out the fucking news coverage, the first person to put it out there. I get the fucking motherfucking views, but not the likes. Crazy work, right? Get up to like 500 and then it suddenly stops. And then within maybe like an hour, everybody else pop up with my same content and just immediately blow up and I get buried. I'm like, okay, they don't want me to be on top of this. And because like once they click on me and they go to my content and realize it's all revolutionary, it's gonna make motherfuckers wake up. The goal ain't about me. The goal is me influencing you. I'm just one man. But once my influence gets great, it's over. My music will be your soundtrack while you destroy this fucking government. And since he studied audio on forensics, going back to my music with sound and frequency and understanding the 3 forms of mind control that our government use against us, I'm a powerhouse. The 3 forms of mind control is repetition, trauma, and symbolism. In my music, you hear some of those repetitive hooks, you know, when you hear every other line, fuck the government in my bars, in my lyrics, I do that on fucking purpose. It's purposely done. I hear all my music. I know how to structure a song without saying fuck the government now. It's easy. You hear the motherfucking songs I have for the ladies. So, you know, like if I could do that, it's real simple to motherfucking make a song without saying fuck the government. But I need y'all to hear that. That's the repetition part. What's the trauma? The trauma is to make you remember what the fuck the government done to you and to the rest of the people in this fucking world. And the symbolism. The symbolism will be whatever my symbol is. Whether it's the hurricane symbol or when you watch my videos and you see whatever symbol I have in there or whatever. The symbol is whatever I see fit. But real shit. The real symbol is a fucking burner. Grab your freedom tools, everybody. We're going to war. Trump ain't putting this motherfucking shit together for nothing. You got to think about this. What the fuck are you setting up? Oh, yeah, we about to go to war with Venezuela, knowing darn well like they don't really got no firepower like that. Get the fuck out of here. This is the Panama Canal Contra all over again. Regime change 101. Taking resources 101. Killing innocent people 101. Come on now. You already know what it is. But let's get back to Look Out for Charlie. He talks about audio forensics and what the military got popping. And you know, right now he's just talking about the shadow banning part, but he's going to get off into some other shit. This is a very important video.
Buried by hundreds of videos. So that's how they hide stuff. Sometimes it never shows up, but that's how they hide things from being seen or from becoming viral. Because otherwise, you know, a post or a video can become very, very viral very, very quickly.
Oh, scared. Hold on. Wait a minute. Sovereign Nature is in the building. I got to shout out Sovereign Nature real quick. Make sure y'all subscribe to Sovereign Nature. He have jam sessions too. Hit up his say your business to his email. He'll spin you, but you got to stay in the chat. You know what I'm saying? You can't be humping and dumping like James Bond, all right? You got to sit there for a minute, listen to some songs, shit play, say thank you, and then you can probably bounce. Or you can stay and like listen to a lot of underground artists, great music, great tunes, all type of genres. You can, you know, you can kick back, relax, smoke a doobie. You know what I'm saying? And motherfucking enjoy. So shout out to Sovereign Nature. Thanks for the love, bro. You know I got to shout you out. Real talk. Great vibes over there.
If the setting is right and people happen to be searching that subject at the same time. So if you hide that video and its keywords from showing up in a search result, then you can control how the information gets out. And I've watched for years as crazy ass videos with crazy ass shenanigans talking literally crazy ass shit have gotten way more views about the same subjects because that is what they want out there. You know, it's really disheartening to watch. And then as this change in the internet happens, I wonder if it's really here to train AI. If it's really here to train AI for the big hammer to fall on it. Otherwise, they wouldn't allow this stuff to even be talked about. A lot of what's going on right now. It's just very, very weird, man. And within the last year, 2 years, I've watched channels that are very similar to mine become very, very promoted. I've even had friends contact me saying, dude, I'm seeing this channel all over, TikTok or Facebook, blah, blah, blah. And they're covering relatively the same information that I've covered in the past, but they have that kook angle to it, right? And it's true. It's just fucking crazy shit, man. And most of it isn't their science. It's not things that they've done. They're showing Google shit. Or they're giving you 90% truth, right? And then, or 80% truth. And then they start mixing this bullshit into it. And you can tell it's bullshit if you've been around the block, dude. They all promote the same things. They all promote the same things. So they start promoting this craziness within it. And when you have people that are at a weak spot in their life, or they're dealing with the bewilderment of something heavy coming down on them, they are willing to believe things that they wouldn't normally believe. And that is the bad part, man, because you have these people that are looking for answers, then you have this person that is giving them 80% truth, and they're going, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then they're telling you the answers around it are all bullshit, or who is responsible is bullshit, or the method in which it's happening is bullshit, or whatever the important parts, the core important parts. It's like what people accuse Alex Jones of, right? The important part is bullshit. It's a strange feeling to be so cordoned off in a certain aspect of your life, like this channel with me, that knowing that I'm putting a video out is basically like throwing shit at a wall, except for, the few people that support you that are going to see it. But the truth is that, although I'm glad that the information is there for those people, they already know it. They're not the people that need to learn it. The people that need to learn it are the people out there that are kind of on the fence or wondering about things, that need to understand what is really going on. And before anybody starts talking, clicks or any of that shit, I have done this essentially for free, allowing people to donate to me, especially when I was doing projects that would benefit everybody, allowing people to just donate to me for years. Nothing's been monetized, none of that shit. So, whatever on that. But anyway.
Yeah, nothing monetized. This nigga got 22.8K subs. 22 G's.
I'm trying to figure out what to do and where to go here with this, because it is, it's concerning. It's really concerning. Now, what happened at Las Vegas? Let's talk about that for just a minute. People have been
Viva Las Vegas
up with these fucking crazy ass theories for years. And I've tried to hint around about it. I've tried to hint and say things, but now I'm done hinting around and I'm done suffering fools. And if you just don't get it, just don't say anything, go away. Don't need to deal with it anymore. Listen, what happened at Vegas is no different than what Woody Norris talked about.
Yep.
I'm not saying there wasn't a real weapon somewhere, but it was probably a 2-in-1. Let's assassinate the people that we need to assassinate and make this look like something else entirely. Because a lot of those gunshots were not real. Now, I want you to hear, so you understand what I'm talking about. I want you to hear the account of one woman here, right here, and I'll get into it after that.
It wasn't ceasing, it wasn't slowing down, and it was directly behind us, following us.
It was directly behind us, following us. Now, it's strange how people can understand something, but then when it happens and they're hearing it described, they don't understand that it's the same thing, right? So let's listen to her. Keep going here. It's a dude reading a woman's story.
Bullets were coming from every direction. Behind us, in front of us, to the
When she says bullets, she means shots, the sound of shots.
side of us, but I just know that there was someone chasing us. The entire time I felt this way. The further we got from the venue, the closer the gunfire got.
The further we got from the venue, the closer the gunfire got. Now that sounds identical to how people describe voice of God weapons, how the sound moves. It's not quite right. It will move, you'll move a corner or whatever, and they hear somebody's voice gets louder when it should be getting quieter, and it trips them up, and then they have to start coming up with theories to explain away why those voices got louder there, right? And then comes in trying to blame it on live people or whatever, which it isn't. But we'll keep going here.
I kept looking back, expecting to see the gunman, and I say men because there was more than one person. There was more than one gun firing, 100% more than one. And as we were running, we kept changing direction because it felt like no matter what direction we took, we were being followed.
Okay, felt like no matter which direction
That's a sound
we took,
weapon.
we were being
It's a
followed,
frequency
right?
weapon. Sound.
This is the woman that ended up dying in her sleep. All right, the witness that
ended up dying in her sleep. Say what?
Dying in her sleep. And she's describing this, and she was taken out because she described exactly what it really was. Let's listen to Woody Norris one more time. Here we go.
So again, this idea of being able to put sound anywhere you want to is really starting to catch on. We've got the military had just deployed some of these into Iraq where you can put
military
fake troop movements a quarter of a mile away on a hillside. Or you can whisper in the ear of a supposed terrorist some biblical verse.
Okay. So what he's describing there is that one person can hear it. They can target one person with the weapon, or they can fool a bunch of people that it is troops coming from a hillside. Now, what is the definition of troops? Tanks moving, steps, walking, gunshots, those types of sounds. That's exactly what happened in Las Vegas. And to further back up my point, this is exactly what happened to the soldiers on OP Rock, who were tortured with this shit and thought that they were being attacked by ghosts when they were hearing machine guns and shit going off, but nothing was actually happening. They were being experimented on in Afghanistan to see what kind of effect it would have on them in the field. And it worked really, really well. I actually did a video on this, and I will link to it below. But here is just part of the soldiers that were on OP Rock and what they dealt with.
So I grabbed the last good battery we have. That's all we have left. Radio's dead. System's dead. Our means of communication have now been completely severed.
Our means of communication have now been completely severed. Weapon of war, dude.
Gonna happen again. I'm sitting here waiting for that whisper. Bang, 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 bang. Holy hell, we're all about to die right now.
Someone finally got in.
This is a weapon of war, and it's been used in a lot of different scenarios. I won't get into that.
Someone is trying to kill us.
We've been shot at before, but this is close.
Do you understand what I'm telling you here? They are describing exactly what happened in Vegas. Why? Because that's exactly what happened in Vegas. It's exactly what happened in Vegas. That's why people were hearing shots miles away, over here, over there, up and down the street, inside casinos, everywhere, because it was a barrage of artificial sonic weaponry. And I could tell that the first time by hearing it. And this stupid scenario that these guys were tricked into believing was paranormal was on a damn paranormal show. You know, these guys got their minds warped for the Americans or the Israelis or both to test out sonic weaponry on American soldiers. Totally, completely insane. But it happened. And this is exactly what happened in Vegas.
Time to go to work. It's going to be them or me. And it sure as hell not going to be me.
My heart was pounding really hardcore. Machine gun fired right next to my ears.
Machine gun fired right next to his ear. This is exactly what happened in Vegas. And if you don't get it, and if you've got a problem with what I'm saying, maybe someday you'll wake the fuck up. But the other subject that I want to talk about is all of these operations that have been going on for the big one. They are gearing up for the big one. And it was the 4 a.m. club where all those chicks woke up with a message sent to them, right? It's all the same thing. They've been doing the same shit to people for decades, man, decades and decades. Usually one person, usually just one person, but the technology is advancing and they can do many, many, many at once where someone right next to them might not hear it. Now that's very, very dangerous when you have people.
Yes, it's very, very dangerous because one, it connects with Project Bluebeam. This is how I came across Look Out for Charlie's channel because I was studying Project Bluebeam and the holograms. And there was, you know, it's like it's gonna have a hologram and the shit in the sky, and it's gonna motherfucking like everybody gonna hear the voice of God. You know what I'm saying? So test it out on a small crowd, and then the big crowd, and then eventually the whole fucking world. Why do each major country got a satellite up in the sky with a whole bunch of reflecting mirrors and shit? Why they setting up shit in space? They're probably getting ready for that, either that fake alien invasion, the fake rapture, or the fake asteroid attack. Don't look up.
Faith, right? Of high faith. If they begin to hear the voice of God, which that is what the weapon is called. It's a voice of God weapon. Now, to get into that a little further, do you remember Mother God? It was a quote unquote cult by Amy Carlson, right? And the Love Has Won group says right here in late 2007. Okay, normally, if you took out the crazy shit, this would just be a burnout chick who took a bunch of drugs in Colorado, right? And she had some kids, then she left those kids, abandoned her kids with her mother on her birthday, took off, lived with a bunch of hippies, and partied until she died. Okay, that's her story when you take out the crazy shit. Abandoned her children, made everybody else call her mother because that's how fucked up she was, and then partied until she died. But that's not the crazy part. The crazy part is she began hearing voices, and then the other people began hearing voices around her. They started to be directed as well. I want to go over that because it's important, because it's coming. They are going to do this to bigger and bigger groups of people. Soon you're going to hear of an entire church who began to hear these voices from God. And if you, I've talked about this before in videos, if you don't hear the message, then you're going to be the bad guy. Yep. The evil one, right?
Yep. Yep. It's gonna be dark. That shit, you know, like the way how crazy the NPCs and sheep is now. Yes. Whoever don't hear the voice is a bad guy. They ain't of God. They gonna be left here, left below, left behind, Kirk Cameron style. We gonna get caught up in the rapture, y'all. And the government or the military just sitting there laughing. Like, look at these dumbass motherfuckers. All right, start the alien invasion. I mean, the fake rapture protocol. Which one are we going to do, sir? I don't know.
To realize how dangerous this really, really is before we go further. When you're talking to the Galactic Federation, which is exactly what happened to Eric Giles, who I've talked.
Yep, and there are people, some people that I'm subscribed to, that claim they connect with the Galactic Federation. You know, so and I met some people in person that claim that they connect with the Galactic Federation. But I say this, just like I say to everybody else, if the Galactic Federation is real, if God is real, y'all the bay off Debbie Earth. If y'all motherfuckers real, then y'all catching these hands for the motherfucker letting this planet suffer.
About many times who figured it out, that it wasn't a federation of aliens, that he was being fooled, right? When you start getting into this and you start understanding what they are doing to people, it is beyond crazy. Now, what they did to her was an inside joke from start to finish, and none of these hippies or new agers, whatever you want to call them, that took themselves way too seriously, they never got the joke. Do you know how many people I've been contacted by who back in the day, between, let's say, 2013 and 2016, who heard the voice of Robin Williams before he died? Many. I was contacted by many people.
Bro,
who were
there was motherfuckers on the news talking about this is the ghost of Michael Jackson walking through the house. I would never forget seeing that that shit? The ghost of Michael Jackson.
Being covertly stalked, allegedly, right, and tortured by Robin Williams. They really believed it was Robin Williams who was torturing them by talking in their ear all day. And of course it wasn't Robin Williams, but they said the same thing to her, that it was Robin Williams talking to her all the time. Do you not get the joke? Mork and Mindy.
Yep.
Mork from Ork. Robin Williams was Mork on the show in the 70s or early 80s, who played a fucking alien from Colorado. And they were originally based in Colorado. Nanu, right? And they didn't get the joke. So they kept going with them because they didn't get the joke. Let me refresh your memory on this.
Nanu.
How does a retard not get this? The inside joke is being played on them. You know, it's like when David Berkowitz was being called the son of Sam because he had been a soldier, he had worked for the Postal Service, and he was being directed to do things who they called the sons of Sam to David Berkowitz, right? And no one got that. If you're stupid, Uncle Sam, dude. Son of Sam. Was an alien on a television show who came to talk.
He didn't even have to say it like, yo, this stupid.
By Mother God, literally. Now, it is beyond crazy what they came to believe. She ended up dying, and they mummified her. You'll have to get into the details of it because there are way too many.
Yeah.
But I want to show you some clips of how they were talked to and what they were directed to do, because it's very, very important. So, you know, this was way back in 2007, that era, right? And they were using live people on some of these. It's all AI and computers now, all of it. But some of these people, they were using, you know, live voices on or seeing what they could get them to do. And they were continuously giving them insanely bad advice, like begging them to just go, wait a minute, this is a really dumb idea. We shouldn't do it. But they didn't, because they really believed that the voice of God was coming from Mork, Robin Williams. Let's check it out.
Mom had started training Hope and I with oracles to, communicate
Robin is an expert.
Directly with Robin and stuff.
Communicate directly with Robin.
Oracles, we get guidance through from the Galactics.
From the Galactics. Rodney Dangerfield.
Our
Tupac.
job was to connect with the Galactics.
Christopher Reeves. These are just a bunch of fucking Hollywood creeps, dude. Michael Jackson.
And get protocols.
Protocols.
Her and the Galactics agreed on for her eating.
These are not the last people that are going to go through this. They're not. There's going to be a bigger group. The big one is coming. And my fear is, like I said earlier, if you don't hear it, you're going to be the bad person, because the righteous people, the quote unquote righteous people who hear it, are really going to believe it, because they are too stupid in 2025 to understand or realize that anybody can hear directed voices now. It is not impossible, and the technology has been around to easily do it to somebody since the late 1960s and the Beach Boys days, basically.
Agreed on for her eating. Very simple things, nothing complicated.
Lollipop. So the doctor's advice, Dr. Mork from Ork, is to give Mother Goddess, who is dying probably of liver failure from drinking, and then it actually looks like she has more gallons later, but it's to get a lollipop. And they didn't. It was a bad idea, man. How about a salad, right?
Amy taught that the less ate, the higher vibration would be.
The less you ate, the higher your vibration would be. I put that in there so that we could talk about vibration. When somebody starts telling you that your vibration needs to be higher, 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 that's an unnatural state. We don't operate in microwaves or high waves. The human body, what is high to the human body, is not high to anything else. A high frequency, according to Earth, is not a high frequency at all. It's still ELF. We operate within ELF. It's like they got these people worshiping radio waves, right? Higher vibration. Earth operates in the lowest possible vibrations possible. So does your body. So does every animal and every plant operates on ELF.
Man, these energies, and they were going to clean you up.
Robin calls me Miss Anorexic now.
So they were actually making fun of her. Robin is the voice. And he's calling her Miss Anorexic because they're getting her to lose so much weight. Right?
That's grimy.
And they're basically killing her off. Now, she looks all right here, but eventually she's going to come down with Morgellons. And she's got that fucking bar chick laugh, man, that is just obnoxious. Ugh.
Well, I have that experience because I was able to see Mom.
So she abandoned her kids for these voices, right? And she's got everybody else calling her mom in order to get rid of some of that guilt or something, right? But this woman abandoned her kids too to follow her.
True unconditional love. But it has been a challenge being apart from my children.
So she left her kids to follow this chick. That's the problem.
Yep. That's the problem, yo.
Because she's on alcohol. And I feel that she utilized it as a tool to let certain things through.
So he really believed that when she drank, Robin Williams would come through her. None of them ever stopped to think, wait a minute, we're talking to aliens. We believe we're talking to aliens. And this is Robin Williams. And he's Mork from fucking Ork, dude. Like, this is like over the top crazy. But I'm showing this to you to explain exactly how dangerous voice of God weapons can really be.
Because we need to hear it.
You need to hear it.
We have another message for you disgusting bitches and assholes from Robin Williams.
Wow.
We've been instructed to take your ears. Robin Williams is disgusting. You don't get shit. Your lack of respect to mother is disgusting.
See, that's what they were trying to do. They were telling them, follow Robin Williams. They got these people there, and then they start treating them like soldiers. So let's see if we can get these people to really start kissing her ass further. They don't respect her enough as a leader. So if you have another person that they want in power, right? And then you have their disciples hearing these voices telling them, you don't respect this person enough. Are they going to, up their game when God's telling them to do it, or Robin Williams? Well, that's what these people are trying to find out. It's a big psychological test.
Chicken Parmesan! I get fucked up every fucking moment by you fucking motherfucking whores.
That is the mother God chick talking to these people by you fucking motherfucking whores. That's how she's talking to the people that gave up their lives to follow her dumb burnout ass that was getting attacked with voice of God weapons. That's how crazy this shit is. And here's the criminal that came in to get on the action. And you can see the fucking jail on this dude's face.
When did her health start to decline?
Hell, it started declining as soon as I got home. I brought all the darkness.
Here she's going to tell you that she's been working with the Galactics. So that's Robin Williams, Rodney Dangerfield, Michael Jackson, and all the people that you saw in the cutout photos that they made, the collages.
I'm working with the Galactics every moment. Robin's here. Of course, he's concerned because I've reached over 800 levels of pain.
800 levels of pain. I'm telling you, I have heard from dozens of people who were being tortured by the voice of Robin Williams. It just goes to show that she wasn't the only one, but she was probably the only one that thought Robin Williams was a god and not somebody torturing them.
You can't comprehend that in human terms. Her feet started to hurt. Now my feet are completely given out.
God.
Her skin started breaking out.
Yeah, that looks like the beginning of Morgellons. People get that. They get what they think is a rash on part of their body or their arm, start to change. It's as if it's related to chickenpox, scabies, and poison ivy at the same time as it mutates and changes.
In boils, and her whole back was covered. She lost a dramatic amount of weight. 15 pounds have dropped off my body because of humanity's dysfunction.
It's not humanity's dysfunction, dude. You're infected. And she's probably dying of liver failure. And I just thought of this as I was finishing up this video. She probably had liver failure, and her jail criminal lover dude that I showed earlier, probably one of them brought the Morgellons in from somewhere. He probably brought it from jail or somewhere, and now she's got it, right? Because that's how it works. Eventually, if you're around it for long enough in close quarters, eventually you are going to get it.
I had full trust that something was going to happen. We just be praying that this is the day they pick her up, and that day never showed up.
Okay, so here, they convinced her that they were going to pick her up in a spaceship. Swear to God. And the spaceship was going to either pick her up, or she was going to ascend full body up into the stars, or a hole was going to open up in the ocean. This is like biblical shit for Mother God. The burnout that left your kids behind.
It's not spinning. It's mom pretty much being panicked. And when she's disconnected, all of these thoughts will start to come in. We've watched her spin. She's like, I'm not God. Everything I've done isn't real. What if I made all this up? What if I'm just crazy and everything I've done, it was all just fake?
Okay, it was all fake.
She just said the truth right there.
Except for her hearing the voices. The voices were real. Again, I'm showing this to you because there's going to be a bigger group of people next time. These are test runs on these little groups of burnouts and kooks around the country. There's going to be a bigger one.
And it wasn't real. And we just sit there and it's heartbreaking.
Did she try to call her Earth family?
Yeah, she
Her
looked at
Earth
me and
family.
said, Faith, if this was you, your mom would be here. And I was like, oh yeah, my mom would be on the first flight. She would be here. She was like, I don't have that.
She doesn't have that. Why? Because her fucking parents were stuck taking care of the children that she abandoned to run off to the boonies of Colorado or Oregon or Hawaii and play as though she was Mother God because she was hearing voices from these voice of God weapons, right? She took off and her parents couldn't show up, or mother or her family, because they were too busy taking care of her fucking kids, man.
And there was another big shift in the mission. The Galactics came through and said, you have to get to Hawaii.
So they had to take her to Hawaii, right? Because a hole in the ocean was going to open up and transport her. So at this point, they start carting her around the country before she died and mummified. This is how powerful voice of God weapons really are.
According
They
to
mummified her.
When she left her physical body, when she died, she would ascend her body and her spirit. Or a hole would open up in the ocean, which is why they moved to Hawaii.
See, I've talked about the Ascension PSYOP over and over and over. The Ascension PSYOP, the replacement of religion, the replacement of Christianity, Buddhism, and all these other religions with Ascension and New Age, is a big operation by the government and by other entities within the government or within this country so that they can control the people. And how do they do that?
And what's crazy is that connects with Albert Pike, World War III. Once everybody is fought to the brink of exhaustion and they usher in the new motherfucking shit, that could be the new name. You know, that could be the new name of the new motherfucking one world religion shit. It's like, dog, it's crazy how Albert Pike mapped that shit up in the late 1800s. And we living through that shit right now. That shit is motherfucking crazy. World War III is coming. No, World War III is already here. We are in the midst. We are in the thick of this shit. Pause.
God weapons, because if you start to try to connect with the aliens and you're posting about it online, like Eric Giles, someday, sooner or later, it just might happen. And when it happens, you are going to fully believe that it's your star family from outer space when it's not. It is foolproof. And then they can tell you exactly what to do, how to live, and fool you appropriately. And that's exactly what they did to these people.
Let's go. Get God on a fucking plane.
Get God on a plane. Now, this is her real child having fun. I wanted to show you this. This is her real child explaining what her mom believes in online.
Something she also believes that Robin Williams came to her when he committed suicide.
So she really believes that, and her kid's even making fun of her, man. This is how powerful Voice of
Salute,
God
Philly
weapons
OG.
are. She left her children. She left everything. And she's just being a fruitcake out there, buying it. And this isn't the only thing you can buy. They can make you believe all kinds of shit. All kinds of shit. That there is shit going on around you that isn't. This is how powerful Voice of God weapons really are. Let's keep going here.
The Galactics came through to Mom and said, we have to get you to California.
So it went from Hawaii to California. Now they're just like, let's see how many places we can get these fucking fruitcakes to go. And they did it, man. In the name of Ascension. In the name of the Galactic Federation.
Here's my question. How the fuck they get all that money to travel to all these goddamn places? Nigga, that's my question. Like, nigga, we know. But I forgot, like, this took place in 2007. So like everybody was kind of getting money a little bit. I know I felt like James Bond. I was on stage doing shows. I was hustling, selling a bag, and I was working. I swear to God, in 2007, I don't think I slept.
In the name of Robin
Salute, Philly
Williams,
OG.
they carted this sick, dying chick everywhere. They told them to go. That is total control of somebody.
Me, Aurora, and Michael stayed back in Crestone.
Crestone is the most federal, psyoped, MK Ultra style place, MK Ultra based place you will ever be in your damn life. For real. Crestone is like a spook hideout, right? A lot of weird stuff happens in Crestone. And when you're into this kind of stuff, you will be contacted by a lot of people from Crestone trying to pull you in.
She said she didn't know what else to do except maybe like go to a hospital. But, you know, most of the time the Galactics tell her no. You know, it's not us.
So the Galactics were telling her, no, don't go to a hospital. This is how powerful Voice of God weapons are. I'm not saying that you should go to a hospital. I'm telling you that they followed the Galactics, who were agents, telling these people, don't take her to a hospital.
Mom really wanted to go to a hospital. We would surrender to it. But most of the time she would say things and then Robin or Jermaine would come through and be like, no.
See, Robin or Jermaine would come through and be like, no, you can't go. Isn't that interesting? This is how powerful Voice of God weapons are. Or Woody Norris style weapons of war. Moving Sounds of Troops.
Yep, look up Woody Norris.
To Las Vegas. This is what I'm talking about. There is something bigger coming. There is something really big coming. And who that affects, whether it is the Christian right, the Charlie Kirk right, or whether that is another group of people to make them look bad, is up for debate. But it is going to happen. And if you don't want to accept that, just wait till it does and then pretend that that's not what I was talking about. And that's it for now. Look out for Charlie.
Look out for Charlie.
Like the world now. I mean, before I always knew I was a son of a bitch. But now I'm the only son of a bitch I know. Hey, make way for a real human being. Get out of the way, yeah.
Damn. He just ran that motherfucker over.
Look out for Charlie.
Look out for Charlie. All right. That was that. Going back to here real quick. Got one more video.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Jordan Maxwell.
I've been told by FBI agents. I had an FBI agent call me in my office in Glendale and tell me, Jordan, we've been watching you for a long time. We know what you're doing. And as of this moment, this was quite a long time ago, about 12 years ago, but he said, as of this moment, the government, your government, does not consider you to be a threat yet. He said, but we're watching everything you do, everywhere you go, we're watching you, but we don't consider you to be a threat because people are hearing you, but they're not listening. So as long as...
And this what goes back to me. People hear me, but they ain't grabbing that motherfucking freedom tool yet.
people are hearing you, then you're all right. But when people start to listen to you, now that's different. Now we're talking politics. And so we'll have to take another look at you then. I have had federal agents talking to me about what I do. I've had FBI people talking to me about what I do. And I've been threatened by federal government. So I know what they can do, and I respect them because they will kill you. In this country, you can be killed.
And I don't fear death, so bring it on. Because I already told them, nigga, y'all not taking me alive.
If you know something you're not supposed to know, or if you're talking about subjects you're not supposed to talk about, they will kill you. Now, first of all, they would prefer just putting you in jail, finding some misplaced comma on your income tax and sending you away for 30 years. But if that's not going to work, then they'll just kill you. You'll be killed coming out of a restaurant one night, and there's some lone gunman, and everybody will be there sobbing at your funeral. And but the real story is they whacked you because you shut your mouth up. You're talking too much. You know too much, and you're talking too much. So I'm saying that America is in very serious trouble because the people have not been told what's going on. They haven't been told how this world works. The world, I'll give you some freebies. It took me 48 years to learn this. Well, let me tell you some of the secrets that I've learned. One is that nothing in this world works the way you think it does. Nothing. Nothing that you understand about this world works the way you think it does. It doesn't. Banks don't loan money. There are laws, federal laws, on the books today that say very specifically banks cannot loan money ever. That's the law. So what are you going to the bank to get a loan for when banks can't loan money? Logic alone would explain it to you. I'm not going to put $100,000 into a bank so that you can come in and borrow $100,000 for a new car on my money. No, thank you. You're not going to take my money to buy your car. And if you don't pay for it, I just lost $100,000. That's not the way it works. No, banks cannot loan money. So what happens is if you buy a new car and say it's $40,000 car, every automobile or anything, house, motorcycle, doesn't matter what it is, must have an appraiser appraise that property or appraise that car. And so whatever that car is worth, say that car is worth $40,000, the appraiser said. So when you take that, so that paperwork is called commercial paper, and that commercial paper represents $40,000 of a business. You take that commercial paper, and when you say you want to buy this car, the car agency will take that paper and give it to the bank. The bank then takes that commercial paper, which represents $40,000, and opens up a bank account in your name. And it will forge your name. It will forge your signature because you can't open a bank account unless the person opening it signs it. So they will forge your name on a bank account, but they don't tell you that. Then they take the $40,000 commercial paper and deposit it in the account, the new account that they just opened for you. Because if you have a ring worth $40,000 and you get it appraised for $40,000, you can walk into the bank and tell the bank president, I want to deposit this ring, and here's the paperwork on it. It's worth $40,000. I want to deposit that in my account. And they will take the ring, and they will then put $40,000 in your account. Now you've got $40,000 in your account to do it, but they got your ring, and they know it's worth $40,000, so they're not worried. They just give you credit.
Never sue the other.
Yeah, and so therefore, the bank never loaned you anything. They just took the commercial paper, put it into a bank account, and then they wrote a check on it. Because after all, now you got $40,000 in the bank, so now they write a check on it and give it to you, and you give it to the car agency. So you've paid them. No, you didn't pay them anything. Nobody paid anybody anything. Let me explain something to you. Suppose you are a painter, and I hire you to paint my office, and you say that it will be $100, and I agree to that. After the job is over, as a contractor, the way commerce is operating, in commerce, you come to me and you give me a bill for $100. I look at it, and I agree to this bill, so I owe you $100. So what you're doing is you're giving me $100. You're giving me a bill for $100. I reach in my pocket and I pull out a $100 bill, and I give you a $100 bill. So now I paid you. No, I gave you a bill for $100. It's called a $100 bill. And if the charge was $20, then you give me a bill for $20. I'll give you a $20 bill. So now you owe me $20. You owe me $100. Yeah, I didn't pay you nothing. I discharged the debt because I discharged it. I cut off the charge because now you owe me $100. I just gave you a bill for $100. It's called a $100 bill, and you think you got paid? No, it's a bill. You owe me, and since you owe me and I owe you, we're even. So that's why, yeah, that's why you don't own anything.
Is it true he owns our IRA?
Oh yeah, well, your body, your very body is a security on the New York Stock Exchange. Did you know that? Each one of you is worth over $6.5 million on the New York Stock Exchange right now. Let me show you something. You got a $1 bill? Give me a $1 bill. I want to show you something. Thank you. On the Social Security card, back in 1868, after the Civil War, a group of men got together and formed a corporation. Well, anybody can form a corporation. Anybody. So this group of guys got together. They formed a corporation in Delaware. It was a Delaware corporation, and they called the corporation the United States Corporation. And it was stipulated that anybody who worked for that corporation would be referred to as a citizen. So it's a United States Corporation, and if you work for that corporation, you're a citizen. And so there today, when you walk in a bank or anywhere and they ask you, are you a U.S. citizen? You say yes. What you think they're asking you, are you lawfully in America to do business? They didn't ask you if you were lawfully in America. Like an attorney, listen to what they ask you. Because you're in court, be careful what you say before the judge when he says, are you a U.S. citizen? Because if you say yes, what you have said is that, yes, I am voluntarily, of my own volition, admitting that I am an employee of a foreign corporation called United States, which was incorporated as a Roman trust back in 1868, so that the United States is a privately owned company, like Ford Motor Company, General Motors. They're huge, they're big. Well, so is the U.S. government, but it's a privately owned corporation. And therefore, all corporations have to have a president. So we got a president. And corporate law says you have to have a vice president. So they got a vice president. And you also have to have a secretary treasurer. That's corporate law. So they got a secretary treasurer. It's a privately owned company, for God's sakes. It's like General Motors, Ford Motor Company, Sears, and the U.S. government. It's all corporate. It's a business. And consequently, your body is a security on the New York Stock Exchange because you're the security for what is referred to as the body social. That's why when you retire, you get social security because you are the security for the corporation. As long as you're doing your job and making money and paying them every year, you're good security. You know, you got money coming in. And so that's why you have to have a seat belt and the car, and you have to have insurance and a seat belt. Why? Because they love you and want to protect you? No. They own you. They own your body on the security on the New York Stock Exchange. So if you get in a wreck, now they got to pay you, for God's sakes. Now they got to take care of you. No, they want you to pay them, airhead, not them pay you. So they want you to protect yourself, and if you're going to be stupid and get in an accident, have insurance, so the federal government will be paid for your stupidity of getting yourself in a wreck. So they get the insurance. So that's why you have to take care of yourself. I mean, once you understand how this works, well, anyway, this is a corporation. It's called United States Corporation. It's privately owned. So if you think for 1 minute, I'm going to go to Vietnam and fight for Ford Motor Company, you got another thing coming. No. For my country is a republic. Now that's different. But there's a world of difference between the United States of America and United States. United States is a privately owned company. It's a corporation. The republic is different. It's a whole different world. So you need to understand how those different words are used. There's a world of difference between a trial by jury and a jury trial. Doesn't mean the same thing. There's a world of difference between California state and the state of California. Doesn't mean the same thing at all. So there's a world of difference between a lawyer and an attorney. Doesn't mean the same thing at all. You need to understand words. Study the world of occult terms and knowledge that attorneys and lawyers know that you don't know. Again, this is a corporation. It was founded in 1868 called the United States Corporation, privately owned. And if you're a member of that corporation, like any corporation, you're naturally going to have an ID card. So if you're walking around the plant, they will be able to tell you to actually work for Ford, and here's your code numbers. And so this is your certificate number in the corporation. But on the back, you will see a set of numbers on the back. On mine, it's red. And normally they're in red. Sometimes they're in black. Normally the numbers on the back are in red. Why? It doesn't matter what color it is. It's what it represents. It's in red because it represents your blood. These numbers are your body on the New York Stock Exchange. So when you have a dollar bill on American money, you will see there's a code numbers on the bill. See the code numbers on the bill? When you put your numbers on the back of your Social Security card with the numbers on the bill, they're identical. So that your body is worth $6.5 million on the stock exchange, and it is the security for America's money. Your body is a security for the body social. That's why when you retire, you get Social Security. No, you are the security for the body of the corporation, and they're using your body on the New York Stock Exchange, and that's why this government has never cared about all the illegals coming in from Mexico, and they don't care about that at all. Why? Because the more the merrier. The more people that they get Social Security numbers on, that's $6.5 million more they just got. And so if they get 150,000 a day times 6.5 million every day, the government's making money off of people coming in. They couldn't care less where you come in. They want documented workers so they can document you to get the credit through the international banking cartels out of London to pay them for you, because your body is a security on the New York Stock Exchange. So that's why there will never be any stopping of the illegal, because look at if the corporation called United States is a company, it's a corporation, and if you are doing something and making money, and you are not paying them, they can put a lien on you. It's called a mechanic's lien. You know, if you have a painter and you paint your house and you don't pay me, you can put a mechanic's lien. Meaning, he goes to the bank and says, I'm putting a lien on this house because they owe me $6,000 and they won't pay me. Which means you cannot do anything with that property until you pay him first. So if you want to sell the property first, but the first $6,000 goes to this man because he has a lien on you. Because he did something for you and you didn't pay him. So therefore, if you're working in California, but you're not a U.S. citizen, you're not in the corporation, you become known as an alien. Because they have now put a lien on you. You are now an alien. No, you're not an alien. They have put a lien on you.
Yep. And that was Jordan Maxwell. Y'all probably recognize the voice. That was Jordan Maxwell. So listen to Alan Watts, Jordan Maxwell, and I forgot the other guy before this. So I'm gonna rock out to some music. You know what I'm saying? Didn't know we gotta get the ladies what they need.
Rogue One production. Drop it to the flow with it, then bring it back up, get low with it. To the Detroit sound, gotta flow with it. Saw you looking from a distance, I'ma go get it. Headed to the club with the crew, party on the roof, baby girl, drop it low for the troops. I'm a captain, I'ma tell you what to do, baby, get the do say, I'ma listen to the truth, turn it for a real nigga, baby girl, you the truth, take it to the back room, she can blow it like a flute. Pull me out the club, then we fucked in the coupe, in her like wig land, call myself saying, woo. Back to the booth, baby girl coming too, sipping Henny with the crew. How many in your group? She got plenty in the group, so it's plenty for the crew when they going off the goose, and the ties is a goose. Drop it to the floor, let me see you get loose. Now we on the dance floor, smoking like Gorilla Glue. Baby girl, look at you, she get 9 times 2, but she's mighty fine too. Let me get behind you. Drop it to the floor with it, then bring it back up, get low with it. To the Detroit sound, gotta flow with it. So you looking from a distance, I'ma go get it, go get it. Drop it to the floor with it, then bring it back up, get low with it. To the Detroit sound, gotta flow with it. So you looking from a distance, I'ma go get it, go get it. I'ma go get it then. In this this world that I'm living in the end, rather be friends with benefits, but then again, get the passport to live again, but I'm in Cougar Town, up in the bed, live again, come again, yeah, got ready to come again, up in the bedroom, call that shit the lovers den, covering the cheese, freaking the weed, she be living the ski, after that, roaming the streets, about to back to the bees, I'm a cheat, about to get to the club, throwing doves up in the air, baby, show me some love, on the dance floor, she gigging, she be lighting it up, looking elegant, ain't it evident, I'm trying to fuck, so the seller, they leaving evidence inside of the truck, and I'm licking him, now I'm sticking on the side of the guzzle, baby, get it, if she be gigging, she be liking the rough, in the club, and we not giving a fuck, drop it to the floor with it, then bring it back up, get low with it, to the Detroit sound, gotta flow with it, so you looking from a distance, I'ma go get it, drop it to the floor with it, then bring it back up, get low with it, to the Detroit sound, gotta flow with it, so you looking from a distance, I'ma go get it, drop it to the floor with it, then bring it back up, get low with it, to the Detroit sound, gotta flow with it, so you looking from a distance, I'ma go get it, drop it to the floor with it, then bring it back up, get low with it, to the Detroit sound, gotta flow with it, so you looking from a distance, I'ma go get it, know what it is, know what it is, let's go.
What the nigga was that?
Hey, Chris.
I'm a lick in this thing and never forget it. I make it feel it, the register never did it. I must admit it, she admitted when I made it. I'm a war with it to the different positions. I'm on the ground when I'm fucking with her. Gotta eat it for dinner when I'm in my tongue. So I gotta come out like that once I'm lying with her. Let me know I can funny from nothing sunny. I can be your happy forever. And now you jumping on me. Put a ring on it. Put the lean on me. On like hospital stool, put the queen on it. You the goddess of the universe and the earth. That's why I got motherfucking sing on it. Pull a drill for Phillips on me. Get this just on the engine and I'm missing your legs. Open up, get it in it. After that we kick it. Smoke a drink it and chill watching Netflix. Fuck about a movie ticket. I can spit it quicker than ever. They get you wetter, wetter. Never feel it better. We on another level, kissing level forever. I can be the shuttle through the stormy weather forever. There's no nigga better than me. I'm a G. I can show you things on the other side. I can take you to paradise. Let the beat ride. Let the ride again. Got the ride again. Let the ride again. Put the girl about the ride again. Let the beat ride. Let the beat ride. Let the ride again. Let the ride again. Let the beat ride. Let me ride again, let me ride again. Let me ride again, let me ride again.
Come on, ride again, Crystal.
Ride. You can ride again, but the girl, you can ride again. The girl, you can ride again.
I'ma look at this thing and never forget it. I make it feel it, the rhythms I never did it. I must admit it, she get it when I'm in it. I'm a war with it to the different positions. I'm on the ground when I'm fucking with her. Gotta get it for dinner while I'm in it. My tongue twisted, gotta come up in the bad, but I'm glad with her. Love it, no back and funny from nothing, something I can be, you'll come be forever. And now you're jumping on me. Then put a ring on it, baby, lean on me. On that guy, put the stool, put the queen on it. You the goddess of the universe and the earth. That's why I got motherfucking sing on it. Will it drill for feather, try to get just on the edge of the bitch and get legs open. I'm getting in it. I thought that'd be kicking. Smoke a drink and chillin', watch a Netflix. Fuck by the movie ticket. I can spit it quicker than ever. They get you wetter, wetter than ever. Feeling better. We on another level. Kissing loving forever. I can be the shoulder through the stormy weather forever. There's no nigga better than me. I'm a G. I can show you things on the other side. I can take you to paradise. Let the beat ride, Crystal. Yeah. Hey, Vontae, you know I gotta holler at that marching band. That right there, cause you already know. Sploosh.
Yeah. She's a keeper. Baby girl, you's a keeper. I think I'm a keeper. Let this bang through your speakers. Down the way, down the flex, from you know the best to the best. Time to pass the test, legs around my neck, 100% to relieve the stress. Baby, you the best, nothing less. Take off your clothes, let me see your breath. Let me kiss them lips, both them lips. Make you shiver quick, down the leg, shake it, baby. cause you coming on this dick. You my inspiration, baby, so let's make another flick. Let this bang through your speakers, cause this another hit. Choose a keeper. Baby girl, you's a keeper. I think I'm a keeper. Let this bang through your speakers. Shoot the shit, she got gas that make your body flip. In the whip, you keep folding out the pop a bunch of licks. At the crib, turn the music up, she hopping on the dick. Kama Sutra shit, do the splits. I know what to do with this. Beat it up, hurricane, beat it range of blood. Give a fuck, do you like it slow or do you like it rough? Do you both, going fast and slow, fucking on the boat. Let me know what you wanna smoke. Girl, it's time to flow. She's a keeper. Baby girl, she's a keeper. I think I'm a keeper. Let this bang through your speakers. She's a keeper. Baby girl, she's a keeper. I think I'm a keeper. Let this bang through your speakers. She's a keeper. She's a keeper.
Phenom Rogue One production.
Baby girl, so cool, love the way your body move. Taking off a top soon, showing off a tattoo. So smooth in the mood, baby, let me get a tool. Let me get a into you. Ooh, when I enter you, you wanna feel everything and it's coming to. Too many times that we fucked on 100 proof. That we fucked in the kitchen and your mother rooftop to the coop, lays out the window, oops. To the other side of town, see the ocean view. You and everything all around, do you love it, boo? Ooh, what you wanna do? Mary, I got a room. We ain't even married, but we smash it like a honeymoon. Moonlight, move right. This is a cool night. Nighttime fantasy. This what we do. Right leg, mama neck, left leg, let it shake to this motherfucking dead bird. You wanna get down tonight? When I arrive, I'ma get inside between the lines. Ain't no surprise. She wanna get down tonight. When I arrive, I'ma get inside between the lines. Ain't no surprise. She wanna get down tonight. When I arrive, I'ma get inside between the lines. Ain't no surprise. She wanna get down tonight. When I arrive, I'ma get inside between the lines. Ain't no surprise. This verse number 2, drinking on the cold brew, so cool, coming through, swoop in the old school, baby girl, hot in the whip that we drove through, every city, every time, eating up the soul food, looking like cousin fading from the movie Soul Food, banger in the studio, while I'm using Pro Tools, for Netflix, 5-stick in the Roku, her name is Chi Chi,
Oh well, call me Goku.
this chick is the shit, and she can be popular, love to see this money flip, pop and get another brick, find a guy chick, is the shit, girl, let's make it flick, feeling fine with the wine, now it's time to take a sip, rolling up the perm, watching twerk to some cooler shit, she saying who that is, I said me, she said you the shit, took me to the room, then you know what we about to do what the grown folks do, get down tonight, when you vibe, wanna get inside, between the lines, ain't no surprise, she wanna get down tonight, when you vibe, wanna get inside, between the lines, ain't no surprise, she wanna get down tonight, when you vibe, wanna get inside, between the lines, ain't no surprise, she wanna get down tonight. When I you vibe, wanna get inside, between the lines, ain't no surprise, she wanna get down tonight. When I you vibe, wanna get inside, between the lines, ain't no surprise, she wanna get down tonight. When I you vibe, wanna get inside, between the lines, ain't no surprise, she wanna get down tonight. When I you vibe, wanna get inside, between the lines, ain't no surprise, she wanna get down tonight. When I you vibe, wanna get inside, between the lines, ain't no surprise, she wanna get down tonight. We're gonna have a good time, let's get down tonight.
Hey, you already know what it is.
Fucking Arkansas.
Phenom Rogue One production.
Baby girl, better get up in the car. Gotta take a trip to a planetary star. Fly through space in a black double long. Jumping her cheeks in the back of the car. Just looking on the pack that I grabbed from afar. Getting so high, let's blaze in the star. Baby girl, let us see the shock in the awe. Right down the hoop in a bag in the bra.
Girl, let go.
I'm gonna gotta win, and I gotta win. We can flow to the sky, sip a lot of gin. Should've known calm down, get the lead up. Silhouette shadows if you lays up. Beat it up the rain, gotta do my thing. Hurricane be the name, it will never change. Let's blaze on the block while I beat bang. Baby girl, you know you the sweet thing. Ooh, you're the sweetest thing. Got me through my pain. Let's smoke and drink. And float to outer space. You're the sweetest thing. Got me through my pain. Let's smoke and drink. And float to outer space. To the cosmos. Why be stuck in no hydro? Got a legs to the side though, baby girl rise low. Don't worry about 5-0. We'll disappear the Cairo, kick it like Tybo. Baby get up in the groove, baby make a move. Time to make a move, baby fucking on the moon. Got a lot of motherfucking room, baby take him to the motherfucking moon. Baby girl ride on the dick, ride on the dick. Love when I hit, love when I hit. Legs on my shoulder, baby feel the hit. We can be friends with benefits. Witness the benefit, never look at it, stick it. The paradise is another dimension. I got a vision, put you in position. I'm super ambitious. I'm making love, baby, it's a beautiful feeling. I get like that. You're the sweetest thing. Got me through my pain. Yeah. Let's smoke and drink. Float to outer space. You're the sweetest thing. Got me through my pain. Yeah. Let's smoke and drink. Float to outer space. Got me through my pain. Let's smoke and drink. Float to outer space. Baby girl, let me get that. Make a walk like a Kit Kat. After that, you back with a chit chat. Let me show you come on, let me smoke a drink and the chillin'. I got the money pound up, let it mix that. Baby girl, let me get that. Take a rest with the song to say. We can get what you want to get. Baby girl, you be loving it. Dance head to the club and shit, make it bubbly. Put it on like a oven it. Make a love, make it covenant. Come on, cuffin' it. Time to give it the bitches and say I kill it with my tongue and shit. And try to give it a long stroke. When the beat it out the frame, in the storm in the rain, they gotta give it a bang bang. Two minutes you slang gang. Shit, I do the same thing. Gotta keep buzzing the chain gang. Bonnie and Clyde down the ride with a nigga about to ride it down. They going down by the road, about to roll the blood. They got the weed in the nigga, baby, pull it up. I turn the flow like a river, baby, know what's up. If I just slow when I'm in the baby, scream my name. Let me know that you feel it. Overcame, regret, the strain. It's time for me to change the brain. Baby girl, let me get that. Make a ball like a Kit Kat. That's so fat, let me grip that. From the front to the back, I'ma get that. Like that. Baby girl, let me get that. Make a ball like a Kit Kat. That's so fat, let me grip that. From the front to the back, I'ma get that. Like that. Baby girl, let me get that. Make a ball like a Kit Kat. That's so fat, let me grip that. From the front to the back, I'ma get that. Like that. Baby girl, let me get that. Make a ball like a Kit Kat. That's so fat, let me grip that. From the front to the back, I'ma hit that. Like that. Baby girl, let me get that. Time to make a new flick. Fuck you in the back of the new whip. 2 trips to the aisle, grab a few chicks. And a 3-way, 4-way, mother do this. Let me get up in it when I'm in it. I'm a licking, I'm a sticking, never forget it. And I've been, you should give me the digits. I can give it the business. See what's going on with the minute. Can't be the name, girl. Came here to change worlds. Do you wanna go to paradise? Show you a better life to the right. Cause it's tight shit, we make love every night. Missing liquor with the middle light. Roll a blunt that's bigger than Killer Mike. We vibe to the night till you see the light. Then I gotta go to work, see you tonight. We can go to your crib or my crib. Rent a hotel, don't matter, I got this. Buy an RV, that's not a bad idea. Fucking on the road, he making a hot bitch. She say, Hurricane, you need to stop, bitch. You know, showing off my modes and wallet. Money give a flowing out of my pockets. It's time to ride out. Baby girl, let me get that. Break a ball like a Kit Kat. That's so fat, let me grip that. From the front to the back, I'ma hit that. Like that. Baby girl, let me get that. Break a ball like a Kit Kat. That's so fat, let me grip that. From the front to the back, I'ma hit that. Like that. Baby girl, let me get that. Break a ball like a Kit Kat. That's so fat, let me grip that. From the front to the back, I'ma hit that. Like that. Baby girl, let me get that. Break a ball like a Kit Kat. That's so fat, let me grip that. From the front to the back, I'ma hit that. Like that. Baby girl, let me get that. Baby girl, let me get that.
Ina on Road One production.
If you wanna smoke, girl, let's go to the liquor store. Let's go get some more liquor, hoe. Right before it close, grab the swisher so I can roll up my fucking drove. It's a hipper show, hit the drove. Everybody get the smoke. Got a fire bringing hope. No, I'm just bringing smoke, yo. Got the banging smoke, hoe. That'll make it flow, hoe. Dancing on the floor, hopping out the wheel and walking through the door. See the hoe. Let's go to the mo. Girl, get on the floor. Show me more, baby, let me know what you wanna smoke. After that, I'm going to get dope, fucking on the boat, on the smoke. Call her all the bones, she gon' swallow more while I smoke. Then it's time to go. What you wanna smoke? Wanna smoke? I got what you need if you wanna smoke. Wanna smoke? I got bags of green if you wanna smoke. Wanna smoke? I got what you need, what you wanna smoke. Wanna smoke? Everybody gotta smoke. Everybody gotta smoke, ho. Now it's time to float, ho. Say it's time to toast, boast. While we off the coast, smoke coming off the boat. Party over here, girl, get on the float. Tell the hoe she my antidote. Let's go do some more. After that, I gotta do a show. Make the city smoke, see me smoke. Make the city float, let the city smoke. If a hater talking out his throat, I'ma shoot the hoe, super cold. Better than Lex Luthor, hoe. See me popping Superman, smoking with my super friends, going through some bands, smoking weed from here to Yucatan. In the van, smoke a bunch of weed, got me in the trance. In the van, smoke a bunch of weed, got me in the trance. You wanna smoke, wanna smoke. I got what you need if you wanna smoke, wanna smoke. I got bags of weed if you wanna smoke, wanna smoke. I got what you need if you wanna smoke, wanna smoke. Everybody gotta smoke, you wanna smoke. Wanna smoke. I got what you need if you wanna smoke. Wanna smoke. I got bags of weed if you wanna smoke. Wanna smoke. I got what you need if you wanna smoke. Wanna smoke. Everybody gotta smoke.
You already know. And shout out to everybody coming through. We can play one more, then we're gonna get up out of here. And you already know what it is. That's you know, we gotta add a little Detroit After Dark music to the motherfucking shit. I know we was listening to some real informative shit, but we gotta add a little Detroit After Dark music, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. Much love to Vonta over there in UK. Much love to my goddess Crystal. This your song, baby. Who's that lounging?
A motherfucking bad chick. Let's go get the bag quick. Get the brick, rip the shit, baby. You a savage, baby. You the baddest. Sexy with the glasses, low cut dress, baby girl. Got some fashion, hopping out the wagon. In the club dancing. Back to the crib, baby girl. Want some passion? Let's go make some magic. Shit is outstanding. In the bedroom, singing stars in the planets. Hit her from the back and the front. More than a month. Copping her cheese while I'm smoking on the blunt. Blueberry blunts, fucker in the trunk. In the parking lot, we be gone like a motherfucker. Lights, camera, got your girl, it's time to make a movie. You can be a thing, throw a slim goodie. Keep them glasses on or take it off. Let me break you off. Falling from the light to the dog at the park. Smash it in the car, going in the bar. We don't give a fuck about the motherfucking law. Baby, you a star, known it from the start. Sitting in my chair at that motherfucking bar. Who's that lounging? She can cook the time. Who's that lounging? Who's that lounging? Who's man got a blue dress. Take her to the room, baby girl, what to do next? Time to change the mood set. Baby girl, too wet. And a friend twerking on my dick by the pool check. Fuck her in the pool bed, put her in the suplex. Baby girl, love it, want to know what to do next. Go by the beach, yeah, free to the week, yeah. Fuck it, go deep, yeah. Fuck it to the beat, fuck it, hit it from the back and the front. I ain't tryna stunt. Baby said she love me, but I treat her like a munch. Eat this shit for lunch, did this shit for months. In Cougar Town, I been gone like a motherfucker. Gotta make her feel it, baby, can you dig it? I ain't saying that in the motherfucking minute. Give her rest of business, smash it in the kitchen. Dining room, living room, let the neighbors hear it. Legs to the ceiling, scrolling and I'm grinding in it. If I have a heart attack, well, I be dying in it. Baby, you a star, known it from the start. Sitting in my chair at that motherfucking bar.
Who's that lounging in my chair? Who's that lounging in my chair? Because I smell sexy in here. Tell me who's that lounging in my chair?
Hey, Crystal. You ran to the messages, didn't you? Live. Crystal ran to the bedroom already. I ain't even know the goddamn live yet. Wait on me. Shouts out to the lovely Crystal. That's her song. She probably already ran to the bedroom. Like, come on, man. Much love to my goddess Vanta over there in the UK. The UK goddess over there. The UK warrior goddess fighting on the front line against that digital ID and that online safety shit. You know what I'm saying? 3 million plus people ready to burn that bitch to the ground. Shouts out to you, Vanta. And shouts out to everybody that came through. You know, shouts out to, hold on, let my fucking glasses on. Shouts out to Marvay. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Jordan. Shouts out to Sovereign. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Sovereign. You know, they drop some music, chill and shit. What was his name? I think Philly popped up. Shouts out to Philly OG. Shouts out to Abraham. Abraham in the building. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Ham Solo. Shout out to Ham Solo. He got buried in the chat. I ain't see him. I only saw him once. Okay, cool. That's what's up. Well, and shout out to everybody else that came through, and everybody's gonna watch on the playback. We listened to Alan Watts on some good insight, and we listened to Look Out for Charlie. That's one of my revolutionary channels. You know what I'm saying? Like he been gone for a minute. Now he came back. You know what I'm saying? Good to see him back. I'm waiting on Truth Virus to pop back up, unless he changed his name somewhere. I gotta holler at Armchair Revolutionary to see, like if he got any whereabouts on Truth Virus. Shout out to Armchair Revolutionary also. Shouts out to Low Key and shouts out to Jordan for dropping some new tracks. Make sure y'all go hit up Jordan and Low Key. You know what I'm saying? Your speed will bounce good with Sir Drop. Like, I got a track with Sir Drop. You want to hear it? Hold on. We got a captain's request on the USS Hurricane for Marvay. I got a track with Sir Drop. It's called Hold Up. I wanted him on my God of Fire album because like he got that slow ass style and shit. I know like it ain't to nobody's taste, but to me personally, I find that style to be cold because I used to, I grew up on battle raps and ciphers and shit. So, like hearing that is like I'm hearing a nigga battle somebody or some shit. And some of the shit he say, dog, it goes over a lot of motherfuckers' heads. You really gotta be a motherfucker that read books and did some inner work and shadow work. You know what I'm saying? Like, otherwise, you ain't gonna get the fuck you're talking about. But if he put that shit to the side, he'll still destroy you. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll lyrical motherfucking assassin. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I respect it, and I wanted him on this track. And plus, for the God of Fire, I wanted that album to be dark, slow. Most of the album I wanted to be dark and slow because y'all know how I spit fast and shit. So yeah. The track is called Hold Up. Sir drop us the second verse. I'll start things off.
I'm the hurricane, and I've been drinking often. Bleed your squadrons, kill them at police departments. Keep this offense, bullets just eat your cartilage. Broccoli, every motherfucker, I'm the beast incarnate. Teeth to sharpen, yes, I've been feasting often. Like Dracula, but nigga don't sleep in coffin. Streets is talking, revolution streets is marching. From the Brewster projects by the eastern market. Shoot the target, heads gonna leak like horses. Creep on darkness, red eyes means I'm heartless. I'm the hitman, Hearns, you get beat like Martin. Have you in the red chair like Stephen Hawking? Fuck a weather dominator on the storm itself. Fuck the government troops, get your soldiers swept. Revolutionary verse, how many soldiers left to burn down the government, make the soldiers melt? I'm the god of fire, bitch, wanna know what else? Got a parallel dimension where some souls get kept. Smoked up my whole house, got a quarter left. With a nice Russian chick, bout to hold her breast. Told her hide underwater, told her hold her breath. Cause the feds came through and they exposed themselves. Shot on point blank range and explode they vest. With a hollow point so cold it explodes they chest. Hold up, wait a minute, let's get more in depth. Talk about the enemy, how they gon' get wrecked. Better show some respect or you gon' get checked. Better show some respect or you gon' get checked. Hold up, wait a minute, let's get more in depth. Talk about the enemy, how they gon' get wrecked. Better show some respect or you gon' get checked. Better show some respect or you gon' get checked.
Hold up, wait a minute, before I start. You may be smart, but you got a lazy heart. I took the slums and a pen and painted art. I took a brick and made it break apart and got guns. You gotta take apart. The government made it hard, so I took soft and made it hard. So much dog food, you would think we was feeding some St. Bernards. Why you think Trump fucking with Panama? You standing right next to a boss, and I'm playing it off like I ain't involved. I got demons in my head telling me to make you fall. Put you in a trunk and make you listen to all my songs all night long. Then kill you in the morning dawn. Hear the warning fall. I'm the son of God, swinging iron like I'm under bar. I won't stop until you under balls. Have you ever had your wrist handcuffed to a briefcase? And they get it, they gotta cut it off. I pass a kick to my son-in-law. Got my daughter saying, Dad, knock it off. I said what I said, no need to knock it off. I would take it back, but he already got him off. I used to cook up coke to the Rocky
Hold up, wait a minute, let's get more in depth. Talk about the enemy, how they gon' get wrecked. Better show some respect or you gon' get checked. Better show some respect or you gon' get checked. Hold up, wait a minute, let's get more in depth. Talk about the enemy, how they gon' get wrecked. Better show some respect or you gon' get checked. Better show some respect or you gon' get checked.
Chicago. The man is about to get on a routine flight. Suddenly he pauses. He doesn't know why, but he's got to walk away. An hour later, the plane goes down in flames. It's dismissed as chance. Britain. A woman has a sudden image of a black mountain that's moving, with children trapped underneath it. 2 hours later, a Welsh schoolhouse is buried in an avalanche of coal slag. It's dismissed as coincidence. Northern Texas. An unidentified flying object is reported by at least a dozen people. Although there were no storms in the area, it's dismissed as lightning.
Yeah. Fuck it. Might as well play this last one. I was like, fuck it. This to solidify like how slow and dark my album was. Cause you heard my last verse, so like I'm gonna just play this and then we out of here.
Born and raised an immortal, my soul trapped in a mortal. Have to learn the ways to pull a blade from a portal. I slay in an instant, fuck the fame, I'm a misfit. I swing blades and shoot long range game from a distance. Long way from an infant, grown man with intentions. Blueprints of armaments, making inventions, enhancing the senses. I dash over fences, I quick fast, slip past, blast fags at a Hilton. Po-pos in the chokehold. Backup was a no-show. Fofo, kill that bitch while the door closed. So cold, show mode. Matrix with the slow-mo. Dolo, whipping they ass, they screaming no more. Monster with the flow though. Magic in my dojo. Kidnap a fed, trap his soul in the photo. Gone for a lifetime, no fucking lifeline. My time, I'm throwing cops off the skyline. Skydived up in her pussy. She was 5'9", 119. Long hair, mess some nice eyes. Nighttime was the right time. Suppressed nines, we shot spine before the light shine. Sit round in my right mind. I'm fine cause it's fight time. AK, AR in a carbine. Call signs, surgical shit. Take your jawline. Your skies is a light show. Over townhomes is where the fight broke. Incinerate your life, ho. Die slow.
Woo, it's my dark side. Jesus.
Using some very, very weird angle.
All right, that's that. Cut. All right, let me get up out of here. I played that extra shit because, you know, like Marvay wanted to hear Sir Drop. It was like, you should do something to Sir Drop. I was like, I did. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, I had to play that. You know, I had to play that. And I played that some motherfucking extra shit to let everybody know, you know, like the God of Fire is my dark album. But you know, it's like it's, you know, it's just a dark tone, but like it's still like the revolutionary Hurricane, but it's just darker. And I went back into my style that I ain't used since, you know, like since what, like the early 2000s. You know, I just wanted to go back and just pull that back out because that shit was all boggled up in me. You know what I'm saying? Pause. But shout out to everybody coming through. This was a Let's Listen to Alan Watts, Look Out for Charlie, and Jordan Maxwell. And a little Detroit After Dark music in the at the end. I played the new shit at the beginning, so you know, I hope y'all enjoy all the new music at the beginning and the lessons and informative information for y'all in the middle, and rock out for the ladies at the end. Shouts out to y'all. This is Hurricane, and I'm out. Peace.